dancing with excitement. You know why? Because I've been reading a book and it's just filled me with joy. Every time I open it, I just... My next guest, or first guest, my first guest. Oh, yes. Oh, there's been guests before, but that was on different nights. My first guest tonight is the Emmy Award-winning host of Larry King Live on CNN. I don't know if you've guessed who it is yet. He's written this memoir, Larry King, My Remarkable Journey. That's a clue. His book is in stores now. He's doing a book signing on June the 13th in Los Angeles at the Barnes & Noble in the Grove. Larry King, everybody, Larry King. Come on, Larry. Come on. Hey, buddy.
Actually, I hate to correct you.
What?
But, I mean, you showed that book.
Yeah.
And it says, Larry King, My Remarkable Journey.
Yeah.
And the odd part is, it's actually the life of Dwight Eisenhower.
Really?
Yeah, well, what we did was we tried to fake them. You know,
Well,
because people might have forgotten Eisenhower, but I didn't.
The people, no, I don't think they will. Are there photographs in here of Eisenhower? Are there any photographs?
No, there were no photographs.
Yes,
of
there
him.
are. Look, there's you and all your Meshuggahs, Nate and Al's. Come on. That's fine.
Well, let me tell you something,
What?
Craig. First, you know, I've long been an admirer of yours.
And me, you.
I told you that at dinner
do
we
an
had-
homage to you on this
We
show.
had dinner
from
with
time
the
to
wife.
time.
The wife was there, and you were there. It was a great dinner.
Yes.
And I got to like you immediately. I think you're a terrific addition to the world of television. Letterman is smart to have you.
Yeah, yeah. What are you up to?
But I've been... I'll take care of the promo quick.
Yeah.
I'm 75 years old. I can't believe I'm 75.
You look fantastic. You
Well,
must
I can't believe-
moisturize or
well,
something.
anyway.
Yeah.
Keep it up. Anyway, what are they going to do to me? Anyway, I've never in my life had all these things come to a point right now. Frank, this is a bestseller on the New York Times.
Congratulations.
I'm
That's
so
great,
proud
Larry.
of it.
Yeah, no, that's
it's
good.
funny.
It really is.
Got a lot of good. That's good. My show has never gone better. And next Friday night, this is exclusive to you.
Yeah.
Next Friday night.
Yeah.
At the Encore Hotel, Steve Wynn's Encore Hotel.
In Las Vegas?
In Las Vegas, I am doing a stand-up night.
You're doing stand-up comedy?
Oh, I've done it for years when I do conventions. I speak at conventions, groups, seminars. But I've never done it in a nightclub.
Yeah.
I've done it in theater.
Yeah. I did it on a plane once.
First class or rear. Anyway.
I'll give you a clue. I'm European.
Bathroom. Anyway. My wife's going to open, Sean. She's a terrific singer.
She is a terrific singer.
Yeah,
your
she's
wife,
going to
Sean,
be.
yeah.
She's going to do the first half hour, and I'll come on for an hour, and we'll stick with the audience. And if anybody would like to come, they tell me it's EncoreLasVegas.com, and it's Friday night, June 19th.
Right.
And this book is out now, and everything else is a role of my life. Now what?
Well, I don't know. I was going to ask you if you had anything going on. Apparently, you took care of that. What's the... Hey, you know who's always singing your praises when he's here? Rickles. Rickles loves you.
I love Rick. Well, I go back. We go back. I met him in 1959.
Good Lord.
He was working at a place called Maury Franklin's. I was doing a morning show at a restaurant called Pumpernicks, and Rickles would come in. Both of us were really kind of unknown.
Right.
And he would come in dressed as a busboy.
He still dresses like that quite a lot. Yeah.
And he'd walk through the crowd eating breakfast, and he'd say, You ordering butter? Are you nuts?
Yeah,
What are you
yeah.
ordering? It was great. One night I had him on with Lenny Bruce one day.
Lenny Bruce and Don Rickles?
Well, this was an hour.
That's,
Lenny was
yeah.
one of my favorites. There was no one like Lenny.
Right.
You'd have loved Lenny Bruce.
I would have.
Because he was ahead of his time.
Yeah.
He broke rules that how everybody does. I mean, Lenny predicted this. They'd be nude on the Broadway stage. They'd be cursing on television, like you would do.
I don't curse on television. I don't curse. And when I do, they beat me.
Oh, but Lenny was...
Larry, I tell you.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Bruce and Rickles are on together.
Yeah.
And Bruce is wearing a prison uniform.
Lenny Bruce in a prison uniform?
Yeah, from Rayford. He said a friend of his sent it from the Rayford State Prison.
Wow.
And I said, why are you wearing this prison uniform? And he said, I like to go around wearing my prison uniform and ask cops directions. So, for example, I go to the corner and I say to the cop, you know, how do I get to Collins Avenue and 53rd? Now, the cop looks at me and he says, it's an escaped con. I got a great arrest. Nah. Why would an escaped con ask a cop for direction? Makes no sense. Wait a minute. How about a brilliant escape con who would ask a cop because the cop would think an escape con would not ask a cop.
Right.
And Rickles looked at him and said, Lenny, get a job. I love Rickles.
No, he is. He's terrific.
He's been here a lot?
Oh, yeah, Rickles has been here a lot. And when he's here, I keep saying to him, can we have Larry on the show? And Don always says to me, he says, you make fun of him too much. And you shouldn't. And I said, we only make fun of you for two reasons. One, I only make fun of people I love. Only. Michael Caine, Sean Connery. Right? And the other thing is, I heard a rumor that it's one of those things you hear. It's probably not true. What did
you hear?
I heard you were a little bit farty, and that... I thought that was pretty funny. I thought it was funny, that's all.
That's one of the worst lies I've ever heard.
Wait, that's not a lie.
I'm not that way. I don't do that.
Well, you haven't.
Wait a minute.
Well, not that I've noticed. You haven't since you've been here.
I did it once in Atlantic City.
Hey, I did it once on a plane.
In Coach.
You can't do it anywhere else but Coach, really.
Right, yeah. They don't allow it in first class.
No, you can't do it in first class.
So where are we going with this, Kerfoot?
Well, what I said...
Where are we going?
Well, what I did... Well, we do this thing, and Rickles says, no, you can't do this. Well, we got the Larry King thing. Well, look, I'll show you what we do.
Okay, let's see it.
Larry, King of the Jungle.
King of the Jungle.
Hey! Have you heard that, Justin Timberlake? I don't get it. No. I could make better music with my ass. Listen. Yeah? I just brought sexy back. That's just one of...
Most of the times, I would answer by saying, I'm extremely complimented because imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
Absolutely.
But that's a lot of crap.
Yeah,
That's an insult.
It is. No, it's not an insult.
It's a friendly insult. I know where you're coming from.
No, it's definitely crap. But it's not an insult. It's not an insult because what it is. You see, you're an American icon. Your show is like everybody goes on. All the presidents go on. Everybody goes on your show. Everyone that's serious, where it's funny. Everybody ends up. So you're an icon. So I'm an iconoclast. I have to go after you. That's my job.
But I'm so not Tarzan.
Well, I'm hardly Tarzan either.
No, but I mean...
Yeah. Do you have any tattoos, though?
Are you out of your mind? I'm Jewish.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I suppose so.
Can you picture me swinging through the trees? I mean, I'm trying to figure out the parody. What are you parodying?
Well, it was King of the Jungle, you know, that was it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I get it now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You know, you're right. Now as I think about it, I shouldn't do it. I
No,
won't
do it.
No, I don't want to do it again. No, it's terrible.
Nah, do it.
Burn that. I don't want to ever see that here again. I'm only kidding. We'll put it on tomorrow night. Now, do you still go... You very famously go the Nate and Al's restaurant.
Every morning with my friends from childhood.
Still do that?
It's a ritual, 7 days a week, no matter what's going on in the world. I go to Nate and Al's. Because I'm there with friends we grew up together.
Is the food good there?
Friends. It's terrific. It's a Jewish deli.
Right. Well, that's
how could it be bad?
Yeah.
In fact, you go out of there, you eat enough, you go to Mount Sinai, and you wait for your number, and you get a heart attack. No, I'm only kidding. The food is really good.
Yeah, no.
But
yes,
when you can be with friends that you know from junior high school, Sid, Asher, new friends, Irwin, Michael.
Yeah. Michael Irwin?
No, Irwin, comma.
Oh, so Michael Irwin isn't there because he's a good ball player. Michael Irwin.
George Slaughter, great man. You know him? He produced Laugh-In.
Oh yeah. Oh,
great show. Genius of comedy.
Yeah.
So we all gather every morning and we solve every problem known to man. We discuss baseball. We discuss soccer. We discuss
rules
don't discuss
and soccer.
Oh,
really,
we do.
soccer?
Yeah. What we say is,
It's a girls' game.
No, no.
Come on.
I thought you would love soccer.
No, no, I emigrated to get away from soccer.
You know what I can't figure out about soccer?
What?
I mean, I love baseball's my favorite.
Yeah, I like baseball.
And you like cricket?
No.
Okay.
No,
you know,
no.
Albert Brooks had a great line about cricket.
What did he say?
Cricket is baseball on Valium. It's funny.
I think it's gay baseball on Valium, actually.
But soccer, the fans of soccer is the most popular sport in the world.
Yes, I know. Yeah,
All
everybody
fans
loves it.
attend soccer, but I've never been able to get the gauge of it. Kids love. But anyway, we sit at Nate Now's and we solve all the problems. Today, we solved Iran.
Enlighten us then. How's it gonna be fixed?
Then nothing's going to happen.
Okay, fair enough. Now listen, this is, right now I've just written a memoir as well. You know,
It's coming out in September.
It is, yeah.
Who's publishing it?
HarperCollins.
Good.
Is that who did this?
I got Harvey Weinstein.
Harvey Weinstein?
Yeah,
he can have you killed. He's the one guy in that's the guy in Hollywood. If he doesn't like you,
I think he wants book 2.
all right, yeah. Well, just be careful who you do business with.
I tell you what bothered me. Here's what's bothered you sometimes. See the back of it? Can you get a close-up?
Over that one, over there.
Okay. Get a close-up of this?
Yeah, look at
All right, that's me.
Yeah.
Kissing my little boy Chance, who is now 10.
Wow.
Okay? However,
He's very small for 10. Now, you should maybe take him to the doctor or something. He should probably look a bit older than that.
you know what I'm saying is, what hurts me, I'll tell you what hurts me.
Well, I wouldn't hurt you for
Let
the
me
world.
tell you, not you.
Oh, okay.
People said, what a great little grandchild.
Oh, that's right.
That hurts.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You shouldn't say that. But you do have, I mean, you've got quite a lot of kids, Larry. I mean,
I got 3 grown and 2 and 1 adopted. I got 1 adopted, 2 natural, 4 natural, 1 adopted, and a stepchild. And as Rickles would say, that one in Honolulu, I don't know what.
we gotta go. Larry King, everybody. You know him as the longtime host of Larry King Live on CNN. That's a clue to who it is. Please welcome American broadcast legend Larry King, everybody. Larry King.
Great audience, great audience.
Really?
Great, yeah.
Okay, I guess. No, they're nice. They're a good audience. How are you, Larry? I haven't seen you since...
Long time.
Well, yeah, it's been a while,
I watch
actually.
you every night, though. This is really terrific. This show is sanctioned by the Mental Health Association. You are in another realm. You are different, man. There's something about you that you can last 25 years, too.
That's the worst thing you ever said.
But this
No. You did 25 years in the Larry King.
I've been in broadcasting 53 years. I started in 1957.
Wow. Were you in Regis?
Regis is older than me. Regis started about the same time. He started in San Diego.
And you were in Miami, right?
Miami.
Yeah, that's when you were doing stuff with all those guys and that thing, you know.
I knew a few of those guys.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I did a favor for one of them one night.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, this is a true story. I did a benefit for a guy named Boom Boom Giorno. And
you do a favor for a guy called Boom Boom?
No, it was for the Boys Town of Italy.
Okay.
And at the end of the evening, I was the MC. Boom Boom was walking me to my car, and he says, you did a good job, kid. I says, thanks, Boom Boom. He said, listen, I talked to the guys. We owe you a favor. I says, Boom Boom, I don't need any favors. He says, we don't like to owe favors.
Oh.
So I said, you don't like to owe favors? No, we don't like to owe favors. What can we do for you? I said, well, what do you got in mind? He said, 5 words. You'll never hear those 5 words. This people will never hear those 5 words. He said, got anybody you don't like?
Do you have a number for Boom Boom?
Tell you the truth, the first thing you think of, if that's ever said to you by a member of the mafia, is names.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I thought of the
I thought of a couple right there.
I thought of the general manager at Channel 4 where I was working. I saved his life that night.
Yeah?
And finally, he said, well, we got to do something for you. So I said, okay, you like horse racing? I said, yeah. He says, okay, we'll be in touch. And I get a call one morning. A strange voice just said, apple tree in the 3rd today at Hialeah.
Oh.
Ooh. So I took all the money I had. I go out to Hialeah, put it all on apple tree. Horses are going in the gate. I said to myself, there were 3 sure things in life. Death, taxes, and apple tree.
I didn't know you liked the horse racing. If I knew, I would have. Who's out the door? Come on, there you are.
See, that's sick. That's part of the illness.
It's what I do here to try and break the monotony.
When you pitch this show to the Suits, upstairs,
I didn't do any of that.
No one pitched it.
No, I never happened like that. Well, there was Craig Kilborn was here and he was doing the show. It was a great show, a good show, and then I came along and ruined it.
No, but did you see? I got an idea. I'm going to have a coffee cup. I'm going to have a talking partner who has been dead 720 years.
He got into broadcasting at the same time as Regis, actually.
No kidding.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have a horse run out, too.
No, I don't do any of that, because CBS don't know I'm on. See, this whole thing is kind of a pirate operation. What happens is, they think that they're running right now a boner pill commercial, right? Or some kind of...
That's true.
Yeah, they don't know I'm here.
Network officials...
They don't know.
They don't know that Tim Conway was on my radio show once.
Right.
And he bet me that he and I could schedule a pilot at NBC without them knowing it.
They would take it right now, Larry, I tell you.
We called up. We scheduled a pilot on the phone. We went down that day. They had a studio for us. They had cameramen. And I said, okay, what do you guys need for your pilot? We had no pilot. So it's possible that CBS does not know this show is on.
No, it's not a joke, Larry. They don't know I'm here. When they find out, they're going to be mad.
Someone said the other day, did Larry King Live leave our network?
Did you, what are you doing now? That
I'm going to do 4 specials a year for CNN. I've been in a lot of talks about, I can't retire. I mean, I'm going to do
You're not going to retire.
I want to spend more time with my little boys, you know, that's fun. And
so you do that for a couple of days, then what are you going to do?
No, I want to be with the wife, I want to be with the boys. I like family life, I got a nice life, I live in Beverly Hills.
Oh, that's nice.
Not bad.
Do you know the Beverly Hills Housewives? Do you ever watch that show? There's some tasty dames there.
I'll bet you watch.
Oh, yes, I do, yeah. Because when you say this show is sick, we're not sick at all. This is just, you know, just some dude trying to make a buck. But these, that show is sick.
I've never seen it.
Oh, it's imagine...
Is it on CBS?
I don't care. What is it on? Bravo, yeah, the gay network. It's on the...
Oh, those are the gay guys.
Yeah. Bravo! Bravo to you for that belt. But no, imagine, because you're part of the community of Beverly Hills, aren't you? Yeah. Well, but you've probably seen those girls around.
Well, there's a lot of housewives in Beverly Hills.
Oh, come on.
There are. There are a lot of nice people.
There are nice people, that's
Beverly
true.
Hills is a great place to live. There's certain things it doesn't have.
Right.
Movie theater.
Poor people.
What?
Poor people. It doesn't have poor people.
Doesn't have a 7-Eleven.
Doesn't have a 7-Eleven, but you don't need one, do you, really?
Yeah, what would we do with a 7-Eleven?
Turn it into a movie theater.
No, but it's a wonderful place to live.
Yeah, I'm sure. I go down there quite a lot. No one can drive there, though.
Why?
I don't know why. I guess that doesn't matter if they have a fender bender. Like, oh, I hit someone. Who cares? Ha ha ha!
You know what they hate? No, something weird about Southern California is rain.
Rain?
You can't take rain.
No one can drive here.
The news begins with storms.
Yeah, I know. It's like, what you mean, it's raining? Yeah.
Storms.
Storms coming in from the Pacific. It sounds much more dramatic than you go outside and it's like, That's gay rain, by the way.
Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll be a weatherman.
No, Larry.
Oh, that must be
man.
fun.
Come on, man.
Just stand with a stick and
No, you
point.
have to change your name to something weathery, like Stormy King or something like that.
Stormy King.
Yeah, Foggy King.
How'd you like to be the weatherman in Hawaii? Sunny. Back to you, host.
You got yourself going there, didn't you? We have to take a break. We hang around? We'll be right back.
I'll be back.
All right, we'll be right back with Larry King. Welcome back. I'm here with Larry King.
We were talking about this power bracelet.
Yeah, what is that? The balance bracelet?
It's either one of the great gimmicks of all time.
Right.
My boys have it, my two boys. They play ball, they play football, baseball, they play everything, and they wear these. So you go, I went to a Little League game, and you do this. You stand there.
You wearing a silly band?
No, this is for my cardiac foundation.
No, right here,
this,
buddy. That's a silly band.
Yeah, they
right
gave
there.
me one. It's the Dodgers. It spells out Dodgers.
Oh, it spells Dodgers?
Yeah,
oh, that's
you wouldn't know
adorable,
what they
Larry.
Okay.
You know, you lost your damn mind.
They
you know
do
that,
this.
right?
Well, all right, now, here's what they do.
Right.
Stick out your arms, they say, right?
All right. Okay.
And then you take both my arms and bend them down, right?
Right down?
Push them down.
All right.
Oh, wow, how easy. Now you put this on. Aha. Now try it. Oh.
I'm playing along here, you know.
That's how they sell them.
Yeah, I guess.
It's a power bracelet.
So do you go in for all that mysticism? Do you like to have crystals in your pants and all that kind of thing?
I'm Jewish.
You can still have crystals in your pants. It's not like, you know, it's not...
We're getting away the wallet.
It's not like Mel Gibson has all the crystals. You know, you can have crystals even if you're Jewish. It's all right.
This is such... I can't tell you how fun it is. If you ever want to take a night off, I would do this show.
Go ahead, right now. Right now. All you have to do is... what else is
Move
happening?
over.
Well, you could interview me a bit.
Go ahead, sit here and I'll sit there.
Nah.
You're afraid, aren't you?
Wait, afraid
You're
of what?
afraid.
Afraid of... Wait, don't start.
You're afraid... You're afraid that one of the suits will tune in magically to see about the Pepto-Bismol commercial.
Come on, then. Come on. All right, come on, then. Help yourself. There you go. Let me tell you about my movie.
We have a great guest tonight, Craig Ferguson, one of the classic late-night entertainers. Do you miss Scotland? Do you think about Scotland?
No, not at all. I get on the plane and it goes right there. Every single time I've landed right on it.
The planes go non-stop?
Planes go from Newark. They don't go from Los Angeles. You know why?
Why?
Because it's too far.
Were you a funny kid?
No, I'm not a funny adult. So...
You were not a funny kid?
No, I wasn't really, no. It didn't do to be, you should... Oh, look, it says Craig Ferguson now.
No, it doesn't. You see, they're not sure.
They're not sure. The late show with To Whom It May Concern.
Look how small that is.
Yeah, no.
They could take that off in a minute.
Oh, sure. I'm not kidding you, Larry. I could leave and they'd be like, have we met?
I have no doubt of it. In fact, I'm convinced.
If they turned in now, they'd be like, oh, when did Larry start on that one?
Oh, I'm so glad we signed him.
Yeah. I bet the ratings just went up. Right there.
Some drunk just tuned in. What the hell's going on?
Yeah.
The world is beyond me.
Do you still drink a lot?
Never drank.
You never drank, have you?
You know something? I've never been drunk.
Really?
I never
You should try it. It's a blast.
I never liked I think it's a control issue.
Yeah,
I never liked... First, I never liked the taste.
Well, there's lots of different tastes.
Yeah, but I'd have the vodka and it just don't taste good to me.
Okay, well, I don't. No,
I used to butter around with Jackie Gleason, not to drop names.
Right, okay.
And Gleason said to me, I said, doesn't it taste...
He got drunk once or twice.
Once or twice.
Yeah.
A day.
Yeah.
I said, doesn't it taste terrible? He says, hey, if Coca-Cola did for me what this does for me, I drink Coke all day.
Well, that's fair enough, yeah.
So you've been inebriated at times.
Oh, yeah, the 1980s.
Did you miss the 1980s?
Pretty much, but, you know, what was it, shoulder pads and, you know, that was about it, really. Shoulder pads and Dynasty, I feel that was okay.
Did you get hangovers?
I never used to get hangovers until I stopped drinking.
In other words,
I mean, I kind of get them now. I think it's part of getting older. I mean, I haven't had a drink in nearly 20 years, but
How old are you?
I'm 48.
Wow, you don't look it.
Crikey. With me?
They're taking that out.
No, man.
They leave that in, you're gone.
Yeah.
By the way,
What?
do Scotchmen drink Scotch?
All the time, man.
Is that their favorite drink?
Yeah, no, it's called Scotch because it's popular in the country of Scotland. And you know what, even the first time I tried, I never told anybody this, let me tell you this.
Tell me,
the first time you're good at this.
Yeah.
The first time I ever tried to get sober, I was about 25, right? And I thought I'll go away to an island off the coast of Scotland, an island called Islay. Right? Islay has more whiskey distilleries per square mile than anywhere else on earth. And all they want to do is say, here, try the whiskey, it's free. It's nobody could get sober on Islay. And I stayed sober for, man, an hour and a half, two.
There really is such a place?
Oh, yeah, it's a magical kingdom known as Islay, and they make very, very nice whiskies. If you're looking for whiskey, that's where you should go.
Did you ever try things rougher than whiskey?
Cocaine?
Now, what is that like? Now, Lenny Bruce used to say there has to be something good about it.
About cocaine?
Yeah, but why do so many people...
The only thing I liked about cocaine, in all honesty, was that it let you drink more. I swear. I mean, I tried taking it once, you know, without alcohol around, and I was like, this is just turns you into a jerk.
I thought you can't mix the two.
Oh, bless you.
No, I really thought that.
No.
You're a good guest.
You're really good at hosting.
Tomorrow.
You should do it. Yeah. This could be my ticket out of the stuff. But no, the reason why I took it was because I didn't black out when I was drinking and doing coke. But coke's illegal, so I would never do it.
Did you ever try anything else with the two of them?
What do you mean, heroin?
You couldn't do coke, heroin, and liquor.
Bless you. You're like a little baby sometimes, aren't you?
Yeah. We have to go to break now. And if you just tuned in...
Oh my God, did we do as well? That's weird.
If you just tuned in, CBS executives, I'm available. We'll be right back.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
Welcome back to Larry King Late. Our apologies, by the way, to Sharon Woodward, who was scheduled to be a guest tonight and who now hates me.
No. Shannon Woodward.
Oh, I'm sorry. Our apologies to Shannon Woodward. We'll have her back soon.
Yeah, it would never have happened if I was sitting behind the desk, Shannon.
Wait a minute. You're blaming me for this?
Okay, you're the one sitting behind the desk. The buck stops there, mister.
Let's talk about gray hair. Did it come early?
Downstairs it did, yeah. But that part of me was working harder than the upstairs part.
A couple of other things I'm fascinated about you. When they hired you, how did they tell you? How did they say? Did one of the suits call? Who called and said, we want you?
They said...
To do the Late Late Show.
They said, we've got good news and we've got bad news. The good news is, you are allowed to stay in the United States. The bad news is, there's a condition. And then I had to come and do that.
Do you work for David Letterman?
No, I don't.
But I thought this was worldwide.
They do, but I actually work for CBS.
So your check comes from...
Check.
Your remittance.
Yeah. Comes from CBS, yeah, CBS.
Do you ever meet with the executives?
Yeah, there's an executive.
No, I mean, last time, say, Lester Moonves.
Yeah.
President of CBS.
Yeah.
When did you meet with him last?
What's the gentleman's name again?
Moonves.
Moonves. No, I see him from time to time for legal reasons.
Does he know who you? Does he know who you are?
Yeah, he's all right. Actually, he's all right.
He's a good guy.
Yeah,
he's an actor.
You know him, right?
Yeah, very well.
He's kind of different because you were right. He was an actor, so he's kind of like.
Are we out of time?
Who cares? Oh, we are. Yeah.
We'll be back tomorrow night. Who's our guest?
Tomorrow night, Regis, I think. Who is it? Emily Deschanel. Well, she's on the Bones show. You ever watch the Bones show? Hey.
That's a good guest. I'd love interviewing her, so you can take off.
All right.
Night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Legendary talk show host. He kicks off his comedy tour, Larry King, standing up at the Borgata in Atlantic City on May the 14th, the Wilbur Theatre in Boston, May the 15th. Please welcome the legend that is Larry King, everybody. Larry, I thought you were retiring. I see you every damn week.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt your monologue.
Oh, well, yeah.
Jeez, I've been waiting there for hours.
Oh, come on, man. I was on your show. You keep talking. You take calls before.
It's good to be back.
Oh, thanks, man.
This is a fun show to do.
Oh, yeah.
You're a great host.
Crikey!
With me, aren't you?
And if they leave that in, you were a great host.
Hey, what's that, by the way? Are you...
this is for my cardiac fund. We have the Larry King cardiac fund. I had a heart attack.
You had a heart attack?
22 years ago.
Really?
Then I had bypass surgery. And I found out that a lot of people aren't covered by insurance.
Really?
And we try to help them. And
you give them money for their heart operations?
Oh, yeah. My wife is chairman. My son, Larry Jr., is president. We have a gala every year. This Saturday night, we have one in Washington.
You're having a gala?
Oh, yeah. We have entertainment. And what we have is, this Saturday night, we're bringing back a bunch of patients that we've helped over the years.
Oh, that's very nice. Yeah, no,
so we do heart surgery. We do all sorts of procedures.
Yeah, you don't get involved in the actual surgery, though, do you, Larry? You don't. You don't get in there and let me just have a go. No, you don't get in.
Well, just once.
Or do you? Yeah. But you're all right now, right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah. What's this week? Why are you? I thought you were retiring. You're not retiring at all.
Well,
you're working more.
It was a semi-retirement.
Yeah.
In other words, I retired, but I couldn't retire. You can't retire. What am I going to do?
Well, you got your bagel store in Holly. You've been tweeting about it all the time. Got my bagel store, opening up my bagel store. Come and get bagels, everybody. I'm like, knock it off, Larry.
Stop. Just stop.
Oh, man, what?
Oh, hold on.
Did you bring me any bagels?
No, we didn't bring them tonight. They're the best.
Don't stop.
They're the best bagels you ever ate. You know why?
Why?
Because they're New York bagels right here in L.A.
Well, how can you do that?
We are able, this company is able to make the water.
Make water?
They make water.
Now you really are.
Crikey!
They make water the same as New York, which is the best tap water in the world.
So they say in New York.
No.
All right.
You ever tasted better pizza than New York?
No.
Better bagel? No.
No. I tell you, the first town I ever lived in America, New York City, and the pizza, the bagels, the smell of pee-pee, I love it all.
It's the story of the water, and we're able to make the water, and I'm their spokesperson.
Oh,
and in return for that, I have a little bit of the company and a major part of the franchise on South Beverly Drive here. We've been packed every day.
You get free bagels?
People love the bagels. Well, I like to pay.
Are we still talking about bagels?
I'm a strange Jewish person. I like to pay.
No,
I like my bagels.
Yeah.
I like that, and I'm a bagel person. You like bagels?
I love bagels. Yeah. If you don't like bagels, get out of here, I say.
There's something about it.
I like them. You know, I like bagels that are so fat they're hole closed. You know what I mean? When they're...
Now, what are you talking about?
I'm just saying. I like when the bagels are... You know when the bagel's so fat you can't even get your finger down through the middle there? That's when you got a bagel.
I want to tell you something. This is the strangest show.
Yeah.
in the history of television.
You bet.
And you've been doing this your 6th season,
Sixth
right?
season, yeah.
And the weird part of that is that the CBS people, as we discussed, they don't know.
They have no idea I'm on the air. They think I'm doing some kind of NCIS thing or something.
Just for myself, I called up and said, what time is the Ferguson show? They said, the what?
Yeah. They have no idea. They think it goes David Letterman, ShamWow commercial, Good Morning CBS,
whatever.
or whatever the show.
So, when you get your check...
Check! You still got it! You still got it! Hey, now listen, let's talk about it. You know what? The job I wanted was your show, the one at CNN, but they give it to an English guy. Story of my life. They give this guy coming on from the Grape and Pond Mustard guy. I never met him. I never met him at all. You rate him? Is he all right?
I like him. He's very nice.
Yeah, okay.
Pierce, what do you think? I don't like him?
I think you're being politically, careful. I think what you're doing.
What do you want me to not like him? First of all, I like to see people do well.
You are lying. You can't be in show business.
Why would you be mad?
I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I think it would be a great job.
Here's something I've never understood.
What?
Movie people.
Yeah.
They don't like other movies to do well.
No, they don't.
Columbia got a movie open. They don't want the Sony movie to do well.
That's right.
But they place trailers in the movie theater while that movie's showing the Columbia movie.
Yeah.
In the hopes that the people going to see it will come and see their movie next week.
That's right.
Why wouldn't they want that movie to be jammed?
Because you've got to remember, Larry, that show business is run by morons. And many of these people do not have degrees.
No, I don't.
No, and neither do I. And most of the people involved in the running of this giant ship of fools don't either. The smart people are doing the heart surgery. The idiots are doing this business.
It's crazy that we would be more famous. I tell you the truth. When I had my heart surgery, 3 days later, I'm in the recovery room, and a guy walks in. He says, "I am a brain surgeon. You're going to interview a brain surgeon."
Sanjay's coming in. Yeah.
This guy comes in. He says to me, I operate on the brain. Your heart surgeon, Dr. Wayne Isom, he was in the cover of Time magazine.
Wow.
These guys did a lot of famous people. Wow. Everybody knows him. And you know what he is?
What?
He's a plumber. That's all heart surgeons are. They take a wire, they move this, they move that. But I am a brain surgeon, he said. I make one mistake, 1 inch, I could lose your whole memory. That's how delicate I am, and nobody knows me.
Is he really a brain surgeon or just a guy who walked in from a ward somewhere?
I said to him, because the song isn't I Left My Brain in San Francisco.
That's nice.
So the heart is kind of a romantic thing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, no.
And now I'm going to do a comedy tour.
Yeah, no, I was just going to ask you about that. I thought, we'll get towards the end, I better let you do your plug. Yeah,
do I do it? Wait a minute. Am I only one segment?
Yeah. Well, we only do one segment. We just do a long segment here.
Because last time I was 2 segments, so I'm a little hurt.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we got a brain surgeon coming up, man. But you can hang out.
I tell you what.
What?
Clear the table.
Yeah.
I'll lie down. He'll do my brain. You'll be a first.
I don't want any of that. First of all, the lighting in here is way too dangerous to perform surgery in it. I wouldn't get a tattoo in this lighting, never mind that. And secondly, no, you don't want to do that. We don't have to do it. You can just hang out. You're a perfectly professional broadcaster. It would be a nice change, actually, around here. You
never have the second guest.
I never use it. Well, you can go to that chair and appropriately add stuff. The robot's not working anyway, so perfect,
But I will say this. I've always tried to be funny all my life. I've used to speak at conventions and sales meetings, and now through the...
Oh, you're doing the stand-up tour. Yeah, God, I forgot. Yeah,
so through the combination of my father-in-law, who has been a manager for years in show business.
Yeah.
My nephew, Scott Zeiger, one of the top Broadway producers.
Yeah.
And the people at William Morris, Endeavor.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of them.
All together. And they got me booked, so hold on.
Wait, was this your date?
No, hold on. I'll just give you a couple dates.
Yeah, all right. Come on. Oh, my, I can't read all
Saturday
these.
night, no, I'm not going to read them all. Right. Saturday, May 4th. Where's that camera that shows the Twitter?
No, I just want to take a few calls while you're doing it.
All right. Saturday, May 14th at the Borgata in Atlantic City.
That's a good place, the Borgata. I've been there. Yeah, not as good as the Tropicana, which is what
my wife is going to open for me.
Your wife's opening for you?
Yeah, she's a great...
Are we still talking about... Come on!
I should be so lucky.
Yeah.
Saturday, May 15th, we're at the Wilbur Theater in Boston.
I've been there. That's a great theatre. Except look out for the asbestos backstage.
Do you know the Hoosier Park Racing Casino in Anderson, Indiana?
I wish I did.
I'm there Friday, May 20th.
Yeah, that sounds like well, enjoy
like
yourself, and I'll come and see you. Probably
I'd love to have you come.
Yeah, I'd love to do that.
You can come. You can come.
Are you going to hang around then and talk to
Vegas,
Dr. Gupta?
June 11th in Vegas at the Mirage.
Okay.
And June 10th in Reno.
Look, let me advertise somebody who actually pays for it, and then we can come back and talk to you a little more about Sanjay.
You want me to take
We'll be right back.
You want me to do the break?
Welcome back to the Late Late Show with Larry King, special guest me.
Nice having you back.
Thanks very much. What's happened is that, as luck would have it, on the very night the robot broke down, a legend of broadcasting happened to be here. Could you stand over where the robot is? No, you don't have to. You don't have to. Yeah, yes.
Get serious. You got a great guest.
Yeah, I know. I'm gone. All right. Yeah, well, let me introduce the guest. Don't.
Go ahead.
Don't. Oh. He hurts me when you're not here. My next guest is CNN's chief medical correspondent. His show, Sanjay Gupta, MD, airs Saturday and Sunday mornings on CNN. Please welcome very talented Dr. Sanjay Gupta, everybody. Gupta. You guys know each other, don't you, from the CNN?
Wow, we've worked together for years.
One of my favorites.
Really?
I mean,
Whenever we had a medical crisis, bam, Sanjay was our chief guest. In fact, we're doing a special on Alzheimer's on May 1st. He'll be one of the guests.
I forgot about that. All right, sorry.
No, man, no. I know you.
Never do that. Never do that to him. Don't
do that to me. Now listen, are you a brain surgeon or a heart surgeon?
I'm a brain surgeon.
Brain surgeon.
Why'd you move the snake closer to me when you asked that?
Well, yeah. Are you a brain surgeon or a heart surgeon? So, now is that true? Do brain surgeons think of? Is Larry right? Do brain surgeons think of heart surgeons as plumbers and
Well, I mean, there's good sort of camaraderie and back and forth in the hospitals for sure. Yeah, I mean, people think of the brain as sort of the seat of the soul.
Right.
And, the heart, is basically just a big pump.
Well, that's what you think.
Yeah.
Larry thinks that the heart is a romantic organ. I think they're both large, muscle tissue masses, and they have no romantic connection or soul connection at all.
Really?
I think your soul is somewhere else, probably in your pants or something. Maybe not in your pants, but the robot's not working.
You could transplant the heart, you can't transplant the brain.
Well, not yet, but that will come.
It could happen, yeah.
Do you think that would happen one day?
I think it'd be very hard, very hard. So it's it's very intricate, and there's lots of connections.
It's not easy to transplant a heart either, though.
Actually, it's not that hard.
Really?
You just got a couple of big blood vessels, you sew them in. People say it's easier to transplant a heart than actually doing heart bypass surgery.
Really?
Yeah, because you're sewing in big blood vessels when you do a heart transplant.
Right. Yeah. This is a different game you're in, though, really, to me. I tell jokes to that guy. Yeah. So listen, I follow you on the Twitter. You're big on the Twitter, and
Craigie Ferg.
And I've been watching you. You were in Japan.
Yep.
Right now, how are things over there?
It's a disaster.
Oh, I know that, absolutely.
I mean, I come back from these places, and I just, not to sound trite, but I mean, how good do we have it, right? I mean,
of course, yeah.
People living on the northeast coast there, they were completely slammed by the tsunami, obviously.
Were you up near the reactor there?
Yeah, we were as, before the whole concern about the reactor said we were about 30 kilometers away.
Right.
And then the concern started, and they started moving people further and further away. But yeah, I mean, the nuclear fears continue now, so many weeks later. This is a country, and people sort of know this, but this is a country that has a very antagonistic relationship with radiation. I mean, people lived through the bombs over there, and the country is older. So to build that nuclear facility was a big deal in Japan. People did not want it, and now this is just, in many ways going to confirm those awful fears.
Now, I have not really got an idea of the size or scale of this problem. Is it similar to Chernobyl? Is it that bad? Is it?
Well, it's interesting because they have a scale of 1 to 7. Chernobyl was a 7. They're saying this is a 6.
Wow.
And, but it could rise to the level of Chernobyl if it continues to get worse. I mean, things aren't under control as of yet. So, and I'm amazed by little things. You know, like, you know, the other day we heard that these workers who are basically the last line of defense between this plant and the rest of Japan.
Right.
They were walking in this radioactive water, and 2 of the guys, their boots were so low that the water seeped in, and the 3rd guy had higher boots, so he wasn't affected by it. It's amazing to me they don't have adequate protection. I mean, these guys are, you know, doing amazing work. You know, they're
Why don't they have adequate protection?
I don't know. It's been a bizarre thing. You know, we weren't getting adequate information. We've come to find out these guys aren't being adequately protected.
Yeah.
And yet everyone, I mean, the whole world's paying attention to this.
How do you deal with it when you come back from something like that? And how do you decompress when you go to Larry's bagel store or something like that? Yeah. I mean, because you can't walk around, like, you're a doctor, so I guess you have to disengage at some point from the drama of what you're doing, because it's nearly all big drama with you all the time, isn't it?
Yeah. You know, it was hard. You know, we were on a very rare vacation when this earthquake happened. We haven't taken a family vacation in a couple of years. We finally got away for a kid's spring break, and 30 hours literally into the vacation is when the earthquake happened.
Right.
And my wife just looked at me and she said, "You're going to go, aren't you?" And 3 hours later, I was gone. You know, so we're used to this sort of thing. I think, you know, it's interesting, Craig.
Larry's had a couple of wives that have said to him, "You're going to go, aren't you?" I'm just saying, Larry. Just filling the folks in a little bit of history, is what I'm saying.
I want to tell you something. I was amazed because these past 3 minutes have been the most serious 3 minutes in 6 years.
It's a serious subject. I was listening very
and you were very good. You asked good questions. So why do you go off tangent like that?
Oh, coming from you, that is great. Really, the man who stays on topic all the time. I've seen you ask a guest about their groceries. Or maybe that was me, I don't know. Did you guys, well, so do you work together now, or do you work with the other guy now?
Huh?
You know, with Piers Morgan.
Yeah, no, I work with Piers too, but I worked with Larry for a long time, and we had some fun shows.
Are you going on the road together doing stand-up together?
I'd be happy to, Larry.
He's funny.
I'm a funny guy sometimes.
Yeah. So, well,
hey, wait a minute.
You know,
this would be a first.
What?
An Indian and a Jew tour together.
And a Scotsman. A Scotsman, Indian, and a Jew.
You come along.
That's a joke.
We'll take over.
Look, all we have to do is walk into a bar, and there's the show. That's great.
I'm in.
What can we call the trio? Let's get a name for the trio.
King's Things.
Sounds good.
That's my Twitter site.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it. King's. What's your Twitter name?
Sanjay Gupta, CNN.
CNN, yeah.
Craigie Ferg.
Craigie Ferg.
Yeah.
That's my...
Craigie Ferg.
You know, isn't it good that it's us that are on... Yeah, Craigie Ferg, yeah.
Okay,
yeah, Craigie
whatever.
Ferg. I'm talking to Dr. Gupta. He's a brain surgeon, Larry.
Seat of the soul.
Yeah.
Transplant a brain. Are you out of your mind?
You never know.
I think it could happen one day, and robots could take place in the
whose
brain.
brain would you transplant?
Oh, I'd have yours, Larry. That's who I want.
I would have guessed you'd have taken Donald Trump.
Well, easy access. Just lift that up. All right. Lovely to see you again. Sanjay Gupta, Larry King. We'll be right back.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
I know what you're thinking. Hey, why have they got the camera on Lesbian Row?
You gonna take that?
Nah, listen, so, a Scotsman, an Indian, and a Jew. I think that would work, actually. Don't you think it would work?
You know one about 2 Scotsmen came walking out of a bar?
No.
Could happen.
Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Should I be offended by that? People get very offended. All right, then. Okay.
You got a brain surgeon sitting
Yeah,
here.
brain surgeon. Yeah. Should I then, doctor, be offended?
Yeah. Absolutely not.
Do you get offended by Indian jokes?
Yes.
Where do you hear Indian jokes?
Yeah, there's no Indian jokes.
Not round here, I tell you that for nothing. Well, we're done now, Larry. You want to...
Who's on tomorrow night, Craig?
Oh, who gives a... Tootsie Fruits.
tell you. They leave it at... Oh, it's a good... Oh, actually, wow. That's a movie. It's Matthew McConaughey tomorrow night. Look at that.
It's great.
Yeah.
He's great.
He is actually good. You know, which... then we got a full week of guests. Look, everybody, remember this. CBS cares. Am I right, fellas? They don't. Uh-oh. All right, get on. My first guest tonight is a legendary talk show host. He's got a new book out. It's called Truth Be Told and stores now, and his special Harry Potter, the final chapter. I didn't know he was in Harry Potter. Oh, he's interviewing the Harry Potters. All right, he interviews the Harry Potters, and it airs on July the 10th on CNN. Please welcome my friend. He is Mishpuka around here, Larry King, everybody. Larry. Buddy?
I always love coming here.
Oh, do you really? Why?
Because this is the nuttiest show.
No.
Television. There's nothing like this show. I was asking backstage, has there ever been a serious moment?
Oh, yeah.
No?
Oh, yeah, there's been many serious.
Yeah, nobody came up with anything.
No, there's been a couple of serious moments, but most of it is just,
this is fun. Well, the
harmonicas and...
Time of night, gay guy, gay robot.
No, he's a robot skeleton.
He's a robot skeleton.
He's a robot skeleton. He's not just a robot. He's a reanimated skeleton. It's not just a robot skeleton. It's none of your... Uh-oh, Larry, this is... Oh, sorry, none of your... Larry, this is a...
I noticed right before you went on.
Yeah.
I heard you say, what are we doing tonight?
Yeah.
Now, I used to do things off the cuff.
Yeah.
But I had some idea. You know what I mean? I knew who the guest was.
Yeah.
And I had some concept of where we were going.
Well, that's where you went wrong. That's where you went wrong.
I'd have stayed longer.
Yeah, listen, I know you've been out doing this. The last time you were here, you were going out to do the stand-up tour. How's it going?
It's going great.
Is it good?
Worked about 5, 6 cities, booked in about 10 others. Let's see, we're going to Hong Kong, Singapore, Australia with a comedy tour.
Really?
And I'm going to Tampa, New York,
right,
all over Florida. And I go out.
New York's not in Florida, Larry. Come on. It's just not in Florida. I mean, I'll check. I don't think so. No.
Treat your guests a little.
Oh, come on.
Anyway, I love to tell stories. I've been doing it all my life at conventions and the like. And so my nephew, Scott Zeiger, who's a famous theatrical producer, produced a lot of hits. My father-in-law, who you know, Carl.
Yeah, Carl. Yeah, I know Carl.
Great manager.
You know, he's a great manager, and often in very attractive knitwear. Do you ever notice with Carl, when sometimes I see Carl like, wow, look at that sweater he's wearing.
No, knitwear. I thought
no, knitwear.
Knitwear. Okay.
Yeah. You see him, when you see Carl, he'll put a sweater on and you go, you know, there's a guy that likes to get wool around him.
He'd like him.
Well, yeah, Jeff would like him, yeah.
Anyway, and we got... so it's a major production, so we do it as a Broadway show. I come on, we got backdrops, we got rear screens. It's a very well done, and it's funny. It's 90 minutes funny. On some places, my wife, Sean, whom you know, she opens for me. Like, she'll do 20 minutes.
Oh, I see what you mean, yeah, on the show, right. I thought you meant... I thought you meant if you were particularly good on stage that night. No, that's
now you're really talking about the past.
So listen, tell me about the book. No, first tell me about the book. No, I'll get to the book in a minute. Never mind the book.
I got a lot of things.
No, the Harry Potters. What's going on? You're in the Harry Potter movie?
We do 4 specials a year.
Right.
First one we did was on Alzheimer's disease.
Right.
This one on July 10th we got access to all the filming of the last Harry Potter. We got access to the major stars. And so on July 10th, we are going to show you an hour special on the making of what will be the final Harry Potter.
Oh, right.
The picture opens on July 15th.
I know, because I have a picture opening that day as well. Yeah.
You have a movie?
Yeah, Winnie the Pooh.
Are you in Winnie the Pooh?
I'm in Winnie the Pooh. I play Owl, yeah.
You're a voice.
Yeah.
You,
Yeah,
Craig Ferguson,
yeah, me, yeah.
are opening against Harry Potter.
That's right. You're going down, bespectacled wizard.
Okay, what's the betting on who does better financially?
I think it's got to be Winnie the Pooh, man. I mean, yeah, no, you like Harry Potter. It's okay, but it's kind of run its course, you know. Whereas Winnie the Pooh, that's been going about 100 years too. So yeah.
No, I saw the last film of Harry.
Yeah, you haven't seen Winnie the Pooh though, man. It's awesome. They get caught down a hole and they have to get out.
Who do you play? Who do you play?
I play Owl. I play Owl. I play the wise old owl. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, you know, that's fun. I was in Shrek and Billy Crystal's B movie. The funniest thing, the best things to do are voiceovers.
Weren't you in Ghostbusters? You were in Ghostbusters.
The first Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
that was the first thing shot.
You were the first thing shot?
Yeah.
What did you say? These Ghostbusters are taking over the city or something?
Yeah, and they had me with a vat because I smoked then. They had a vat of cigarettes.
Yeah.
And I answered all the calls.
You used to
want to hear a funny Ghostbuster story?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I arrive in New York. I've never done a movie. I wasn't on television. I was local television.
Right.
And they hired me to do the first scene of the Ghost Serum. So I land in New York, and they said a limo will pick you up. And there's a limo there, except the guy is wearing like a peacoat jacket and jeans and boots. And he don't look like a limo driver.
Oh.
So we're driving a big flash limo, and I say to him, you're a limo driver? Yeah, I do that sometime. I said, well, he said, I'm with the Teamsters. Oh, I said, and you have the contract? We have the contract for this movie. Everything that moves in this movie, we move. We're the Teamsters. So I said to him, well, supposing I were doing a movie in New York, and I didn't use you. And he turned around and went,
No, you wouldn't be doing a movie in New York. That's right. Yeah.
They ran things.
Yeah. Did you ever meet Jimmy Hoffa?
Interviewed him twice.
Did you really?
Before he went to jail and after he got out of jail.
Yeah. Where is he now? It's a fair question. It's a fair question.
He'd be a great guest.
Yeah, this is the kind of show you go on if you're Jimmy Hoffa. Stay under the radar a little bit.
Jimmy had an amazing memory. Jimmy could go around this audience. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Get the name of everybody. Be here an hour and remember the name of everybody. Jimmy was a tough guy.
Yeah, no,
he had everything you want in a guest. He had passion.
Yeah.
He had the ability to put you in a truck. He really
put you in a truck?
He was a teamster.
Yo, Larry.
He was a teamster.
Yeah, I get
so
he's
he
a
could
teamster,
put you
but look, let me tell you something. When I book a guest on the show, I'm like, do they have the ability to put me in a truck? Because if they don't, I don't really want to talk to them.
If I were a truck driver,
and
I could describe to you the feeling of being a teamster, that would make me interesting. Don't you get it?
Hey!
Don't you get
it? I'm trying.
He could put you in a truck.
All right.
And another thing he had was passion, which you like in a guest.
He could passionately put you in a truck. Get in a truck!
The one thing he didn't have that you like in a guest was a sense of humor. Jimmy...
No sense of humor?
Did not have a great sense of humor. But he did some... Lenny Bruce said we should praise him because he hires ex-cons.
Oh.
You know, they say we should hire people who get out of prison.
Yeah, we do around here.
Jimmy
Many of the audience tonight are on their...
He hired a...
All right, we got to take a break. We got to take a break. You want to throw a commercial? You can do that. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, we'll be right back with more of Craig Ferguson, the robot, a great audience, and other surprises coming. Don't touch the dial.
That was Prince William of Britain you were talking to there. Hey, he recently got married.
He got that part when he got that part when he was 11.
Yeah.
Now he's going to be 22.
Yeah.
But he did Equus.
Yeah, no, that's the naked horse.
Yeah,
play.
and then I saw...
That is just a naked horse.
Know.
Yeah.
Your eyes kind of floated.
Oh, I was like, naked horse.
He also is on Broadway doing... How to Succeed in Business.
Yeah.
He's fantastic.
Is he good? Yeah.
He sings, he dances, he jumps
don't
around.
applaud that. I haven't seen it. I don't know if you're telling the truth.
I'm telling you, he has a great American accent.
Does he
Then
really?
you go backstage. Oh, blimey! You know,
that's good, Larry. Do that again. Do it again. Come on.
Oh, blimey!
Wow, that's awesome.
Oh, I got to show you something.
What?
You take one of these, just one. Just put it in your mouth for a minute. Not all three. Okay, put all three. Hold it in your mouth for about a minute. Then you got to swallow them all.
Holy crap! Oh!
That's how you get it. Just one at a time. One at a time. If you don't see him again.
If I swallow them all, then I'll, you know, my fartiness will be minty. Crikey dingo.
You gotta swallow them.
What? Hang on.
You see what you did there? What you did there? What you did there? You went for the laugh. You didn't let me
There's
finish.
one bread in there.
All you do is take one.
Yeah.
You let it dissolve in your mouth for a minute, and then you swallow it, and you have great breath for 4 hours. You will have great breath for 4 years.
Yeah, well, I like to build it up. You know, quickly, let's get to the book, because we've done your mints, your show, your bagel store. What?
Are you putting me down?
I'm not putting you down, man. I would never put you down. You're the governor as far as I'm concerned.
I know.
The governor. You know
You're
what that
in
means?
this book.
You know what that means? You know how to say blimey, right?
Blimey!
Right, well, blimey, you're the governor.
You know, I wish, why, when people are with British people, they start to talk British?
Like Madonna?
No, when I'm around a British person, I find that I start to talk British.
Are you doing it now?
No. Yes, I guess I am.
You know, whenever I talk to Regis Philbin, he starts talking to me in a Pakistani accent because he thinks it sounds Scottish. In his mind, he's sounding Scottish. He goes, "Oh, Craig, it's very nice to see you." In his mind, it's Scottish.
Which is why he's leaving, too.
Yeah, that's right.
No, this is a wonderful book.
Yeah, is this a book about you?
Look at the back cover. Look at it. Look, you want to see a great back cover?
This is, that's the cast of Harry Potter there, is it?
That's Chance on the left, baseball camp. That's me. That's Cannon the comedian. And that's
your wife.
Wife, who you know.
Yeah, no, that's right. So there you go.
I think you knew her before I knew her.
I don't know what you're saying, man.
Well, you knew my father-in-law?
Yeah.
You knew her?
Yeah.
You can tell me, Craig.
No, man.
You tell me.
Don't be ridiculous.
You can tell me.
No, we're friends.
Oh.
We're friends. No, friends. You know, we'd go and get a water bagel together. No, I mean, we met, but I didn't know her. We just met. No, it's Carl that I know, her father. Because he was, you know, I was working at the time in a prison, and Carl was there too.
You worked in a prison?
No, well, kind of.
Let's go with it. You entertained in a prison?
I did. I entertained gentlemen callers in a prison. And, so I met Jeff. All right, listen, we're out of time. Thanks for the breath mints, Larry. Larry King, everybody.
Good evening. I am your guest host for tonight, Larry King.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. No.
Yes, I am.
No,
yes,
no, Larry, you're not. No.
I was brought here under false pretense.
No, you're not.
They told me I was the guest host.
You're the guest sidekick. You can't walk off. We haven't even started yet. Look.
Yes, sidekick.
You're not really the sidekick. You're the voice of the sidekick. The robot is being repaired for a couple of weeks.
I have had a long and distinguished career. It's come to this. I'm a guest robot.
You should have gone to college. So, here's the thing.
Okay.
All right. What happens is the robot is over there, right? See the robot there?
I've been here.
Right, okay.
I've been here when I was a guest.
Yes! Those were the good times.
Yeah.
Nah. What you do is you're the voice of the robot, but you have to think like the robot. Get inside the robot.
Be a robot.
Be a robot. Like, you know the Vulcan mind meld? Like,
Jewish robot.
A Jewish robot, if you want, Larry. All right,
Jewish, and I'm a robot. Okay.
Right, so that's all you have to do tonight. You will be
Just sit there.
No, you'll be inside the robot. Your body will be in stasis.
Wait a minute. You're putting me in him.
Well, maybe you could do it yourself, Larry.
I'm being made of foil of.
No,
Yes,
Larry,
I'm
no.
being made of foil.
No, you're gonna.
I came here.
No, you're
they
gonna.
told me I was
no, this is
desktop.
gonna happen. You're gonna lie
Now
in
I'm a robot.
No, you're gonna lie in a pod off stage, and your mind will be taken into the robot's body, and you will operate the body using your mind while your body is lying inert.
I got it. You are sick. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it for you.
Thanks, Larry.
I would not do this for the guy before you. Gosh, sign your check.
He has a living sidekick, though, Larry. It'd be very difficult to fit you inside the body of Paul Schaefer.
Thank
Although
God.
I think,
All right.
I think Paul might enjoy it. But then, look, anyway, look.
All right.
The main thing, go off stage, go into your pod, and let your mind float into the robot's
I'm
body.
going to my pod.
Tonight, the robot will be Larry King. The truth is, there's no shortcut to becoming a great public speaker. It takes years and years of practice. That's why Larry King is so good. Nobody has more experience than he does. No one except perhaps the guy who gives toasts at his weddings. Am I right, Larry King Jeff? Am I right about that, buddy? Hey, what the hell? Hey. The hell, now you've developed a fear of public speaking? Don't even want to do the, did I piss you off with the wedding thing? Join us after the break when Larry King Jeff will hopefully be working again, everybody. That wasn't that dirty, unless fireflies mean something dirty. Do you think fireflies mean something dirty, Larry King Jeff?
Yeah, this is so new to me to be a robot. I have my own harmonica. I don't know how to play harmonica.
Well, try.
This is, of all the things I've done in this business, Greg, this is really the weirdest. There's an air conditioning blowing directly on top of my head.
No, that's your body's head you're thinking about there.
But I like the tube. I like being in the inner tube. I like the feeling in here. It's very...
Yeah, but your mind is now in the robot, Larry King Jeff. You must try to think like a robot.
I must...
Yes.
Okay, Craig. I will think
I didn't say think like a robot who has poor command of the English language. I just meant think like a robot. You know,
okay, how would a robot think?
Well, you know, rationally. Think rationally. Don't think with your penis.
Rational robot.
What?
You want me to be a rational robot?
Yeah. Imagine you're Mitt Romney or something like that. Good.
All right. First, I have to tie my dogs to the top of my car, which is what he did, by the way.
He did that, did he?
He drove once. It's true. He drove once. That's true. He drove once. He drove to Canada. The car was full of people, and he tied the dogs to the top of the car.
Well, that's outrageous. And how did the dogs get into Canada? Don't you need a passport for that or something?
I think he got them in. He must have gotten them in. I don't know how they got back. But I know they went in. That's the truth. You're laughing. It's a true story.
I don't know if they got back. Did they ever get back, the dogs? Maybe they blew off the top of the car. What kind of dogs were they?
How the hell do I know?
All right. This is awesome. This show's never been better. Hey, what time is it, Larry King?
It's time for the emails.
Yeah, that's right. Play the thing.
Euro crashes and Euro litter. Get on the dance floor and shake your Twitter. Bum, 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 bum. Check the tweets.
Plus email. Plus the emails. All right. This is from Shauna in Manchester, New Hampshire. You ever been to Manchester, New Hampshire?
Yes. Does that shock you? I was there for the primaries in about 12 years ago. I walked the streets of Manchester when I was That's when I was a human. When I was a normal Jew, just walking the streets. I was not a robot.
This is either the worst or best idea I've ever had in my life. Anyway, look here. Anyway, Sean says, hi, Craig and Larry King, Jeff. There's a bowl of candy at work, and I can't help but eat from it all day. What can I do to control myself? Do you have a problem with sugar? You like to eat a lot of sugar?
I like sugar, but I don't have a problem with it. I have type 2 diabetes. I guess I have a problem. I like chocolate, milk chocolate. I know dark chocolate is in, but you didn't want this, did you? You didn't want a robot who thinks. You didn't want someone who creates of his own mind. No. I like milk chocolate. My advice. My advice to the lady.
Shut up!
I'll give you the advice.
This is... I can't... How do you expect me to keep to time with the robot won't stop talking? This is from Tim in Charlottesville, Virginia. You ever been... No, don't even ask. I'm not asking. Dear Craig and Larry King, Jeff, I've been told that my voicemail message sounds like a robot. Is it possible to not sound like a robot when you're recording a message? Oh, well, you've come to the right place. Hey, do you sound like a robot on your answering machine, Larry? I'm Jeff.
I don't answer my answering machine. There's a voice that says you've reached this number, leave a message. In fact, I don't even know how to do. I don't know how to do the answer. I don't know how to do the machine. I answer it, that's all. You know what I do, Craig? I got something on news for you. I got news for all people who text. I told you, that's it, relax. Hey, listen. You want to leave? I'll do the show.
We'll be right back, everyone. Welcome back to the show. Shh.
Okay.
My first guest tonight is a very talented actor. Stop it. She's a very talented actress. You know who can think up stories all the time?
Who?
Larry King. Oh, you didn't give him...
Yeah.
Give him the name of a town and he's off. Isn't that right, Jeff, Larry King?
Yes, can I ask Tilly something?
Sure.
It's Molly Shannon. It's Molly Shannon.
I know it's Molly.
Sure,
you see,
Jeff.
I'm in the mood for things, so I'm into the book. So I'm going to ask Tilly.
You're going to ask Tilly.
Yeah, you can ask Tilly.
But Jeff, do you want me to answer for Tilly?
All right, I'll ask Molly.
Okay, thank you.
I'll try to bring some coherence to this program. Molly, is it hard to write for children in that there's a tendency to write down to the age?
To write down to the age?
Yeah.
What the hell? What the hell is this? This is not CNN a couple of years ago. You son of a bitch, you've taken over. The robots become self-aware. Like, just stay out of it. Stay out of it.
Okay.
Stay out of it. Molly, is it hard to write for children? Do you find yourself writing down to the age of the kid that you're writing to?
No, I don't.
See?
So.
Okay.
Yeah. You ever been to Cleveland there, Larry King, Jeff?
Sure, who hasn't been to Cleveland? It's a great town. Have you been there, Craig? They have teams, they have buildings, they have skyscrapers, they have the Indians, they have the Browns, they have the Cavaliers.
Yeah.
They don't have a Major League Hockey team.
Oh. Well, I'm not going then, Jeff. I don't know. Have you ever had your own robot?
No.
Do you want one? I'll throw in Larry King. You can have Larry King.
And a robot.
Does he do housework?
Yeah, sure he does.
Okay, maybe
yeah,
that.
Yeah. He'll tidy up a
And,
little bit.
Yeah.
Do you ever read him the Dr. Seuss books?
Oh, yeah, those
They're
are
weird.
amazing.
They're weird. They're books.
They're unbelievable.
Yeah,
but they're great when you're learning how to read because they rhyme.
Yeah,
so they're great. Yeah.
No, they're too weird, though. I don't let my kids read them. No, I don't like any of that weird stuff. Right, Robot Jeff, who's got the voice of Larry King?
I hate to add some information to this program.
No, go ahead, man. Let's hear it.
Please.
Johnny Depp, I did a special with Johnny Depp, and Johnny Depp is going to do the life of Dr. Seuss, the reason, the comprehension behind that brilliant children's series, and I hope that Molly's book will enter into that class of books to rank with Dr. Seuss. I just try to bring some clarity to the show. Back to you, Craig.
All right.
I feel like I'm in a crazy dream.
No.
Like
Just imagine he's just gonna imagine like he's weird Larry King and I'm even weirder Anderson Cooper. That's what's happening.
Okay.
Oh, you like that, didn't you? Yeah. That's all. Well, good luck. Do you want a subtext in this awkward pause?
Okay.
Okay, I'm trying to sneak a look at your boobies. Will you stop breathing now?
Breathing is called normal, you know.
Yeah, not for a robot. Robots don't breathe, so knock it off.
So I'm going to do this show and die at the same time?
Hey, I do it every night during the monologue. You can do it. All right, we're doing the awkward pause, right?
Molly, take us out.
Thank you,
All right.
Jeff.
All right, listen, welcome back. Listen, when the guest's out, you know, just don't interrupt or get all professional with them. It's really showing me up.
Okay, fine. Okay, just fine.
Doesn't need to be
I
like
got a
that.
call here. Hold on. They want us to take this on the road.
Oh, you go first. I'll text you when I'm on my way. All right. My next guest is be 3 nights, and then they moved on to a more professional. Larry King actually took over.
Oh man, I can see why. And that mohawk is just killer.
No, he's awesome.
He looks bad.
Have you ever met the
Larry? Oh, it's just.
We met backstage when I was a human.
Larry, I didn't know your eyes were so blue, man. Sinatra ain't got nothing on you.
Do I look good?
Yeah, you look great. Yeah.
Can I ask Michael another?
Yeah, go on. Ask Mike. He's got questions.
Can I bring another civil moment to this show?
Yeah, all right, go on.
Right, I follow the horse now. Are you surprised, Michael, at all by the success of Boardwalk Empire?
Hey, wait. Knock it off, man. That's inappropriate.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, Michael, are you surprised by the success of Boardwalk? Yeah. Do you have any follow-up about the South Africa thing there?
Can I get a transcript of this? No, I want to just add, I think Michael is one of the brilliant forces on television because he impacts the screen. In other words, some people come on and they're there and then they disappear. But Michael...
Sorry, man.
I tell you what, Craig, if you're unhappy with me as a robot, don't have me back.
I like knowing where you are in your pod. So, what were you getting up to when you were in South Africa now? Oh. Right.
You are not watching PBS.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
What do you think then? Did it work?
Did you learn anything tonight? One, we had great guests.
Yeah.
Two, I'm from Brooklyn too, so I feel so proud when people from Brooklyn make it.
Yeah.
And he is some talent.
Yeah, well, he was a guest
By
on
the
the
way,
show. You were just
you know,
a robot.
we kid.
You know,
Let's stop.
What?
Let's stop the kidding for a moment. I want to say this for the people here, people in the audience, people across the country. You're a great host. You're a terrific personality. You deserve a better time slot.
Are you trying to destroy me, man?
No. I want to bring you into more homes.
Well, I don't want to be in more homes, Larry.
You like
Look,
this?
no. See, the thing is about, what we do here is we're tucked away quietly. They don't know what we're doing. We got a robot talking like Larry King. And they're like, they don't know we're here, and that's
good. In other words, if I called up, let's say, CBS, New York.
Right.
And I said, can you give me some information on Craig Ferguson?
They'd be like, we have no idea who that is. Does he work here? Where does he work?
They think when Letterman
call HR. That's what they'd say.
They think, notice when Letterman goes off, they think The Late Show is a movie.
Yeah. No, I think what happens is an infomercial with a British guy. That's what they think it is. That's what they think it is. It's like it's an infomercial.
Well, they should know better. And I am, and by the way, I'm very happy to be a robot if you ever want me back.
You should come back and do it again. I really think we were onto something there. Right there when you were asking questions and it was amazing. It was like a real TV show for me.
Anytime you want me to. I have more fun here than anywhere, and anytime you want me back.
Well, I'd have you back anytime.
I'll fit it into my busy schedule.
Yeah. How's it going anyway?
Terrific.
Yeah,
Everything's good.
You doing that stand-up
I'm doing
show?
comedy. I've been, you know where I've been?
Where?
I've been to Kazakhstan. I've been to...
That's a big comedy town right there.
A load of laughs,
man, they're
boy.
like that. You do the Chuckle Hut there in Kazakhstan?
You've been there?
Yeah, the Chuckle Hut in Kazakhstan. You bet I have. Yeah, I opened for Drew Carey.
How about Slovakia? You been to Slovakia?
No, I've been to Kosovo.
Oh, I haven't been to Kosovo.
Oh, that's a good.
Have you been to Portugal?
Yeah.
Korea?
No. Are we just going to do countries, yes, no?
Well, are we done? Are we off?
Yeah, we're done.
Well, thank your guests tonight.
I'd like to thank my guests, Molly Shannon, Michael K. Williams, and Larry King as Jeff. We got to go, everybody.
Good night.
And now, Larry King reads an excerpt from Linda Cunningham's Small Town Girl.
Page 85. 84 was terrific. He was tearing off his shirt, stepping out of his pants, and suddenly he was naked on the bed, beside her, all there, all male, M-A-L-E.
He's hosting An Evening with Larry King and Friends. That's a clue to who he is. It's supporting his Cardiac Foundation Saturday, May the 19th in Washington, D.C. Please welcome my friend Larry King, everybody. Larry King. Larry, it's great to see you, buddy.
May I make a statement?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Television has many shows.
Television does have many shows.
This is the sickest.
I don't know, have you seen that?
This show is... What's weirder than this show? Yeah, let's trace our minds. Weirder than Craig Ferguson. What?
Did you ever do acid? No, honestly, man, you were around in the 60s. Yeah, it doesn't... If Bob Dylan's Jewish, I'm sure he did acid.
Yeah, but Bob Dylan used to be Jewish.
But you can opt out? I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can. We allow anything.
No, come on. You never get involved in all that 60s counterculture thing? Did you never get into it?
No, I was on the air through the 60s in Miami. I covered it all. It was easily the most exciting decade as a broadcaster.
Really?
Oh, the 60s.
Well, there's a lot going on, I guess, yeah. I try and not pay attention to current events.
I go back to my original statement.
Were you in Miami when Castro got Cuba?
I was on the radio that morning and announced that Fidel Castro has entered Havana.
Wow.
Then Fulgencio Batista has sought exile in Spain with all his money.
Do you remember all this?
I was here. It's current events.
No, it's not current now.
It's on the air.
Yeah.
It's current then.
Right, fair enough.
Anyway, I was on the air and I announced that he'd come in, and I interviewed many of the first Cubans that came to live in Miami.
Wow.
But speaking of evil dictators,
yes.
Have you seen my clips with the dictator?
No.
Oh, hysterical stuff. Sacha Baron Cohen.
You're in that movie?
I did commercials for it.
All right.
And I did stuff that they sent out to us, you know, on the internet, you know.
Oh, that thing, the internet, yeah. You know they've got that in the Czech Republic now, that internet?
I was just in the Czech Republic.
No way!
I was in Slovakia.
Slovakia. Right.
That's the last words of Czechoslovakia.
Yeah, I understand that, but it's not Czechoslovakia anymore.
No, but it's this. It's
part of the Czech Republic.
It's right there on the Blue Danube. You know, when you go to Slovakia, you know where you land?
Where?
Vienna.
Oh yeah, I've been to Vienna. I saw the most amazing porn in Vienna. In the hotels in Vienna. No, this is true. In the hotels in Vienna, the porn is not. You don't pay for it.
It's live.
It's live. It's live porn.
They come into your room.
You could, yeah, you pay extra for that. No, you just you flip through the channels because what I always did when I went to a foreign country, yes, it's true, is I'd find CNN and find you. That's what I would always do. That's when you get, it's a little kind of bridge to home. You get CNN, you find Larry, and then I take my pants off and use the moisturizer. But
I'm so proud of my audience.
No. But in Vienna, in the hotel I was in, you flick through the chat, and the porn was right there. Like hardcore porn. Like it would go, you know, SpongeBob SquarePants, Larry King, porn.
And what did you stay with?
I went back to you.
By the way,
did you just go, Man, I'm being judged.
My Heart Foundation thing.
Oh yeah, the Heart Foundation.
By the way,
yeah.
I wish you would have appeared at one. You know, we had so many great people appear. Sarah Evans, the great music company, country singers appearing.
Well, you can't have me appear, Larry, unless you ask me.
They've never asked you?
Never asked me.
Well, my wife is chairman of the board.
Right.
My son is president.
Oh. Of the United States? See, that's a story right there, because there's that whole Hawaii, Kenya thing going on. You can stop that right now. You go, actually, that's my boy.
You know what I like about you, Craig? The way you stay focused in the interview. You know, you stay right on target.
All right, tell me about the Heart Foundation.
No, so what we do as a Heart Foundation is we help people who can't afford it.
Right.
To get heart procedures of all kinds. We've been doing it since I had my heart attack, since 1987.
Wow. And
because I had heart surgery. It's a funny story. I had heart surgery. No, it doesn't sound funny, but it is funny. You want to hear a story? Quick?
Sure,
okay.
Yeah.
So I started this foundation, and my wife runs it beautifully, and my son. And so we do this event every year, and we have stars, and you can, if you go to LKC.
Yeah, is this your story?
No. LarryKingCardiacFoundation.org.
Right.
It's next Saturday night, the 19th.
Right.
Here's the story. I had a heart attack. I need heart surgery.
Right.
I go to New York because I was very pessimistic, and I had the heart attack in Washington, but I want to die in New York.
Fair enough.
So I grew up in New York. I'm not going to live. So I'm going to New York Hospital. Right. Beautiful hospital. I'm there. I walk in. I'm scared to death.
Of course.
Heart surgery, right?
Yes.
Now, next day, I meet my surgeon. You don't meet your surgeon until you're having the heart surgery.
Right.
He walks in. He's got a 10-gallon hat, cowboy boots, and across the room he goes, "You're going to do right fine. You're going to do right fine. I looked at the film, and we're going to do a quintuple bypass on you, 5 veins on you." Whoa. You know, I discovered then that all heart surgeons
are from Texas?
Jewish or from Texas.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that true?
There is no heart surgeon from North Dakota. They don't exist. Anyway.
I'm sure we'll hear from one.
He comes over. This is the truth.
Right.
And they do things all doctors do, right? Why do they do this? They learn that in
that one? Did he do that one?
No, the 2 fingers.
You got to pay extra for that. That's like in Vienna in the hotel,
No, that's probably an exam you enjoy. Goes like this. I swear to God. Right. I look down. He has no right thumb.
What?
Yeah.
He's a surgeon.
Aha!
You gotta have a thumb.
He's Dr. Wayne Isom, who performed surgery on David
Letterman,
Regis Philbin.
Heard of him?
A lot of famous Walter Cronkite.
Does he only do famous heart surgery? It's like, well, no, let me see. I got to talk to your agent. What did you make last year?
I look down, and you see a man with, what do you say?
When you see a man with no thumb?
Yeah, and he's going to do your surgery.
Yeah.
Here's what I said.
What?
This is semi-brilliant. I said, you know, Doc, ever since I grew up, I can't explain this. When I meet somebody new, For some reason, I count their fingers. And with you, I get the 9. And what happened was they had an accident when he was a kid, and his mother was doing the leaves, whatever they do. You know,
do the leaves, yeah.
Doing the, with the leaves. And chopped off his
Did you ever
thumb.
do the leaves in the 60s there, Larry?
You know,
I'm just doing the leaves. I doing the leaves. Oh, yeah.
Anyway, she chopped off his thumb.
Oh, my Lord, his own mother?
And it made him ambidextrous as a surgeon.
Oh, I see.
I went to sleep that night and dreamed that he cut his other thumb.
Did you really?
Yeah.
And how did it go? Did you live?
You're so focused.
We got to take a break. We'll be right back with Larry King. Bigger ceiling.
You're going to keep the intimacy?
What's that?
You're going to keep the...
Welcome back, everybody. Hang on, I'm doing the thing. Welcome back. Right, what?
I asked when you move into your new studio, are you going to keep this wonderful intimacy that this...
No, I want to get further away from the audience. Yeah, I mean, the new studio, we're moving to a new studio, but the new studio it's still crap. It's not like we're moving to a great studio. It's another studio that's crap.
Why? And if I may ask a question.
Sure,
we
why not?
switched seats here once, remember?
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
Why do you knock your own employer? You're back to this again, huh?
A little bit. Here's the thing.
Why?
Well, you ask an insightful question.
Make a living doing it.
Well, that's what I'm saying is this, is like, when someone is in a position of power over me, my employer, the President of the United States, you, my wife.
It's 4. Okay.
4.
4, yeah.
It's like I'm a surgeon. Yeah. When someone...
Good, that was good.
See, still got it.
Yeah.
So...
Okay.
So when I'm in a position of subservience to anyone else, when someone has power over me, I immediately consider them kind of a hostile force. I am, by trade, a comedian. So if you have power, it is my job, crikey, you up.
So CBS, therefore, is your enemy.
In a way.
What do you do with your paycheck?
Cash it. we gotta finish up. So what do you want?
Well, I get a choice, right?
Yeah. You want the mouth organ?
I want your love and compassion.
Oh, you got that already.
Understand?
Yeah. You know. I caramba! I swear I'll come right out there.
I want you next year to do our foundation gala.
I'm unfortunately out of town, but I'd love to.
See, out of town is where it is.
Yeah. Oh. I didn't say what town I was out of.
What do I choose here?
All right, well, you got the awkward pause, you got the mouth organ, or you can go for the big cash prize.
I'll go for the cash.
What time is it, Shadow Stevens?
Time for the big cash prize.
Cash prize. Yes, He's like, no, don't touch it. Don't touch it until you earn it. Here's how it says, $50.
Cash prizes are hernia.
Yeah. $50 in quarters. So you put this in the cup holder in your car.
Meters.
Exactly. Or peep shows. Well, you'd have to go back in time about 50 years, but peep shows.
Or go to Czechoslovakia.
Oh, really?
Go to Vienna.
Oh, really?
Vienna?
Oh, yeah, the free porn? You wouldn't even need this.
What do I have to do?
Well, I'm just going to tell you.
Go!
Right? All right. Leave a gap and I'll throw some words into it, and that's how we do it. All right. You can either answer a question or you can guess what's in my box. Here's how that works. I've got a box in my head, I imagine. I don't know what's in it. Only Jeff knows what's in it. You try and guess what's in the box. If you're right, Jeff will tell you, you win the money. If you're wrong, something awful will happen to you.
So I have to guess what's in your mind at this moment.
In the box in my mind. Or answer a question. That's not the challenge.
All right, I'll choose the box.
Oh, okay. I've heard that.
A baby octopus.
Wait, you
asked me to do. That's why I
first
of all, I gotta get the box in my head.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
hang
I
on.
put it there already. I saw
No. I'm putting the. I don't want your box. I want my box.
Now it just changed.
All right. Were you going to say a baby octopus?
Yes.
Well, now why were you going to say that?
I don't know.
Well, are you trying to tell me you never took acid?
No, but maybe it's addictive.
It is. So don't take it. CBS cares. All right, I've imagined a box in my head. I don't know what's in it. Jeff, do you have the box?
Yeah, I do.
All right, Larry, what is in my box?
A baby rhino.
I don't know, Jeff. What's in the box?
Well, we would have accepted SpongeBob Larry King porn, but it is a baby rhino.
Baby rhino, $50 American dollars, Larry King. Baby rhino. Please welcome the great Larry King.
Wow.
Yeah. What do you think, Larry? New studio, what do you think? Do you like it?
I am very impressed.
Do you really?
This is just, it's spacious. I love the wooden colors.
Wooden colors?
I love the fake fireplace.
It's not a fake. That's a real picture of a real fire.
The last time I was on this show, you had I had to guess what was hidden in your box.
Yes.
And I guessed a baby rhino. You put it on the wall.
No, it's not a baby rhino, and it's not a rhino. I don't want people to get upset. I said, no, it's not a real rhino. It's not. We didn't hurt a rhino.
What is it?
It's made of kittens.
You know, I want to tell you something, Ferg.
What?
You can make it a beautiful studio and a beautiful set and a wonderful surrounding.
Are you going to break into a song? Because it sounds like you're going to break into a song. You know, let me tell you something. It goes a little something like this.
This is still the sicker show on television.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I like to think so. Yeah. Hey, I have done one thing, though. I kind of stole this from you. Look what I've done. Now, it's a tribute, Larry. It's a tribute to you.
Want to take the jacket off?
No, man.
Well, you got to. Yeah, if
I don't want to look like a fool.
Don't do that to a Jew.
What?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
What? Okay. I think you look great.
I feel great.
Do you really?
Yeah, well, I'm back working again.
Yeah, you're on the Hulu now. So you do that in Honolulu?
Come on.
Did you just give me a sympathy come on there? That's like,
Yeah, by the way, I taped Craig today. He's on my show next Tuesday night on Hulu.
Yeah, it's big show.
You're going to enjoy it. It's on the internet. It's terrific. Yeah, but we have a new company called Aura TV. My wife was really the founder. She came up with the idea.
Your wife has her own internet company?
No, it was pretty much hers. Yeah. No, it's in partnership with Carlos Slim out of Mexico.
Carlos Slim?
Who could buy...
Is he the guy, the Dos Equis guy?
What? The what?
You know the guy, the most interesting, I don't always drink beer, but when I do. Is that him?
No, Carlos owns the beer company.
Oh, right. So he's the actual most interesting man in the world.
He's the richest man.
Richest man in the world? No. Do you hang out with him?
He's my partner.
What do you mean he's your partner?
I got a piece of the company, and he put up the...
So are you one of the richest men in the world, then?
No. My wife
you're worth a little money.
A little.
You got a little money.
But not that league. Come on. Not in your league. Come on.
My league? In my league, I've got a robot skeleton, a rhinoceros made of kittens, and a serial killer horse. That's all I got.
You got a good point. Anyway, we came up with the idea for Aura TV, a new network on the internet. I host the first show. We're going to be doing other shows. And
it's your old format then? It's your, talking
to... Yeah, except we have beautiful setting. We have beautiful studios. It really is nice.
You got girls marching up and down?
No,
hot girls marching up and down?
We don't have a horse.
Well,
we don't have girls.
You got to get with it, Larry. That's the way things are now.
I guess maybe you're right.
You got to have really attractive ladies marching up and down.
And another thing we're doing.
Yes.
In cooperation
with this is.
Well, what, you have to go to the bathroom?
Why do I come here? Why? Anyway, for $540.
Yeah. That's it's the same as I get for every show.
We made a thing with YouTube. This is going to be great. On the last 2 nights of the convention, tomorrow night and Thursday night,
right,
I will be on following the convention, live, streaming live.
Screaming?
On you, streaming.
You should, screaming?
Streaming.
Streaming.
On YouTube. We're
right,
gonna have,
streaming.
We're going to do...
You going to do that? You're going to
political shows.
That's not political.
We'll be on after the Democratic convention. We'll be on after
knock
the
it off,
debates.
buddy. Just knock it off. So you're still involved then?
We'll be on election. In other words, I'm involved.
I understand.
It's nice to be involved.
Yeah. Well, listen. I tell you what. Since you left CNN, boom, they're kaput. They're gone. Nobody cares. No, I'm telling you, Larry. The only thing people watch CNN for now is to see when you're coming back.
Well, that's a nice.
Have they said to you, let's have you back then, Larry?
No.
Ah, those bastards. Yeah.
I had a 25-and-a-half-year run.
That was great. I'm telling you. Well, it used to be my routine whenever I went anywhere in the world. I've told you this.
So nice.
You go into the hotel room, you turn on the TV until it gets to your show, take my pants off, and watch whatever. And that's the people the world over do that. They get to CNN, they find you, they go, okay, Larry's on. You take your pants off, and you go. And that's how you relax in foreign countries.
Did you ever fool around while I was on?
Yeah.
Did it add?
Depended on who the guest was.
Not with Rickles.
No, especially with Rickles. Yeah.
To add to the ambiance, did it help?
Yeah, it worked for me.
I like.
Don't touch me, man. You're creeping me out.
I like this. What is that on that tie? You got amoeba?
That's not amoeba. It's paisley. That's a paisley tie.
Yeah, but the figures are amoebas.
That's not amoebas.
They're amoebas.
That's not amoebas.
What are they?
It's a design. Paisley originated.
It's an amoeba.
I'm part of a charity. It's my charity tie, Save the Amoeba. We're very worried because a lot of people want to save the whales, but the whales are eating all the amoebas, and that's what we're worried about.
I'm going to join you.
Yeah, good. Yeah, we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
So, welcome back, everybody.
We're back already?
Yeah, we're back. Yeah, it was a short commercial break.
Oh, you don't wait for the commercial. We just go right back on this show. I like that.
No, the commercial...
Some shows you got to wait 2.5 minutes.
No. These shows are live. This show is extra specially fast live.
We are really moving tonight.
Really, this is messing with the commercials move faster on CBS. That's why we're the #1 network. You know what I think is interesting about audiences? That made no sense, but included the phrase, we're #1, so they just applaud. Oh, we're #1.
This proves Pavlov's theory, right?
He had a theory about CBS?
No.
I think these dogs will enjoy CSI Miami.
You had a little fun there with the girls in Moscow, huh?
Oh, yeah. You ever been to Russia? I love Russia.
I love
fascinating
Moscow's
country.
great.
A great place. You ever been to St. Petersburg?
No.
Oh, that's an
amazing
amazing
You know who invited
place.
me to St. Petersburg?
Tsar Nicholas I?
No, the president. The man you were kidding about.
Putin?
Yes.
Oh, if he invites you, you got to go.
I'm going to go.
Or else.
I don't think he'll kill me if I didn't go, but I'm going to go. He invited me.
He might.
He
might kill you.
He was a very good guest. He's a very good guest. He's a very interesting guy.
We should have him on the show.
All right.
He's the czar of all the Russias. Of course he's interesting.
He's not a czar.
Oh, no. Isn't he, Larry? Isn't he?
If I got him for you, would you
Well, first of all, apologize for the monologue and then ask him if he wants to come on.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, well, you know, it's America, free speech.
Well, we had remember the Dixie Chicks? They tried to ban them when they spoke out against George Bush. They didn't put them in jail.
Right.
There was a big uproar.
Yeah, but no one said you can't say it. In fact, I distinctly remember George Bush saying they're allowed to say it. It's
That's
America.
right. Well, they are. It's America. That's what makes us great. Free speech.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
It's like when you work for a charity. It's free speech.
All right, Larry, we're out of time. So what do you fancy? You want an awkward pause, a mouth organ? You want to go for the big cash prize, which I have to tell you now is $7.50 because of the renovations we had to cut back.
You know, I have my bag home with the $50 of quarters.
Well, then...
And sometimes I forget to take it with me and I get a ticket.
Well, this is $7.50 in nickels.
In nickels?
In nickels.
I'll go for that.
All right, then. $7.50 in nickels. What time is it, Shadow Stephen?
It's time for the big cash prize.
All right. Very quickly, because we're
I'm a little nervous.
Now, don't be worried about it. I'm just going to ask you a question. If you get it right, you're going to win the prize, okay? The question is, Iceland is in the North Atlantic. Its capital city is Reykjavik. Here is the question. What is trichology? Is it C, the study of hair?
Give me the other two choices.
Why? I gave you the right one. What the hell do you care?
C, the study of hair.
Here's the right answer!
Larry King's presidential election history.
5 United States presidents have been married twice, or as I call them, amateurs.
Larry King's presidential election history.
3 presidents grew up as farmers. George Washington on a tobacco farm, Jimmy Carter on a peanut farm, and William Howard Taft on a fat farm. He was enormous, like a blimp.
Larry King's presidential election history.
After the election of 2000, all people could talk about were Chads. I still spend a lot of time talking about Chads. Mainly actor Chad Michael Murray. What a talent. Is One Tree Hill still on the air? I lost the remote for my TV 2 years ago.
Larry King's presidential election history.
In the presidential election of 1828, John Quincy Adams accused Andrew Jackson of being a murderer and a bigamist. But Jackson retaliated by accusing Adams of having ugly mutton chops. Touché.
Oh, stop. They're here. Right, so... we're very excited. My special rock and roll band leader, Richie Sambora, is here, and I have a big surprise for you, buddy.
Yeah, what?
Well, you know the rock and roll event that America has been waiting for since maybe, since Elvis, is going to happen tonight. I've got you, the biggest rock and roll name, to sing the opening credits of the show with you. The #1 rock and roll guy in America is going to sing and play with you tonight for the opening credits.
I'm ready. Who is it?
All right. Come on out, mystery rock star, Larry King! All right, you kids. Right. All right, you're the Beatles. You're the Beatles. I'm Ed Sullivan. Right? You ready? Okay. Okay, you kids, go and make your music. This is gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Welcome back. My first friend tonight. This is how we introduce people now. Yeah, my new friend is a legendary talk show host. His latest talk show, Larry King Now, airs on Hulu. Take a look at this. Larry King, everybody, Larry King.
Hey, guys.
Larry.
Love this audience.
You look badass tonight, man. The black shirt and the tie and everything. You're like kicking in a gouging in the mud and the blood and the beer. You look good.
I got to go to this dinner for Al Gore. It's environmental
After
dinner.
this?
Yeah, Barbara
In the middle of the
Streisand.
night, you're saying then? You're going to this dinner?
This audience knows we tape this.
Oh, man. How long have you been in this game? Play along a little bit.
All right. Okay. This is only an L.A. kind of dinner. It's at 2 a.m.
2 a.m.
Streisand is going to be there.
Barbara Streisand or the other one?
Phyllis.
Phyllis Streisand is going to be there?
Yeah. Phyllis Streisand, Sam Clooney is going to be there.
Sam Clooney, yeah.
All the big names.
All the big names, yeah. So this is what, like an Al Gore dinner? What you guys
it's at the Environmental Association in L.A. It's at a private home.
I didn't know you were part of the environmental movement.
Well, I've always got part of the movement. I agree with it. I agree with that there's a danger.
Well, but saving planet Earth, you agree with that?
Do I think that...
Come on, man. I'm with you. Come on.
Look at the weather.
Yeah, I know.
Look at the weather. Come on.
I know. It's crazy. Have you never been to an orgy? I find that hard to believe.
No, I know. Look, I'm a basically provincial guy. I grew up in Brooklyn, New York. I'm a regular kind of guy. I started in broadcasting. I've had a nice career.
Yeah.
Had a heart attack. I recovered from the heart attack.
Did you have your heart attack because you were having multiple sex partners at the same time?
I think it was the day after.
The day after?
And by the way, I'm really honored. In San Francisco, this Saturday morning, the Cardiologists of America are gathering, and I'm getting an award. The first non-doctor to get this award.
Nice. So that's nice. So are they making? That's congratulations. That's really something.
It's from the.
That's really something.
It's for the work of the Larry King Cardiac Foundation. My wife is the chairman of the board, and we founded it years ago, and we've done. We help people who can't afford to. We get heart.
That's what I was going to say. You help people get heart treatment and stuff?
Heart treatments. We've had transplants, surgeries.
That's amazing, Larry. Good for you, man.
Yeah,
That's fantastic.
I think...
Now, given that you're such an honorable and kind gentleman, let's just admit, you have been at an orgy or something like that.
Well, just stop.
Come on, man.
Hold on.
The 70s.
Wait a minute.
The 70s, come on.
I think... No. I think... I think you're into this.
Well,
I think, and you...
Not with you, man.
Why? What's wrong with me?
I mean, nothing. I just don't want to compete.
Want to go walking on Sunset?
No. No, I'm not. I'm basically a provincial guy. I just, come on, you must have a little bit.
No,
really.
I wonder about it, but I've never been to one. No, I've never been to one. What do you do at an orgy?
Well, basically, you play guitar and take your pants off.
I don't play.
You never read that book, The Joy of Sex? You ever read that book, The Joy of Sex?
No.
Oh, well, this book, The Joy of Sex, right? It came out in the 70s. And
years ago. I remember the book. I think I interviewed the author.
Yeah, probably. And
I think I did.
Yeah, you interviewed everybody. So in this book, because I was a kid when this book came out, and there were drawings of people having sex, and there was a chapter on group sex, and there was a picture of a naked fat dude playing the guitar. So, and and some other people sitting around naked. So from that point on, I thought, I don't need to go to any orgies. I'm good.
When you were a child,
yeah,
who tipped over the crib?
I thought we were friends.
No, I love you.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too. I thought we were friends, so
there's a rumor they're going to put this show on earlier.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I'm starting a rumor here tonight.
Right. Let me tell you something about that stuff. I hate all that.
You do? You don't like all that?
I don't like all that. You know why? Because anytime, you know that old Groucho Marx thing? I don't wish to be part of any club that would have me as a member. Right. I totally subscribe to that.
Are you afraid of an earlier hour?
I ain't afraid of. Ooh la la.
Okay. Then why don't you try? What if
Wait a minute. I gotta qualify that. I'm afraid of you, honey.
Me too. Yeah. What if the powers that be, the suits, came to you and said, Fergie, how would you like to go on earlier? Maybe David Letterman will retire. It's an open spot. Fallon's going to go to NBC. Kimball's at ABC. CBS is sitting right there. Right there.
Yeah, I think they should put on more CSI.
That's right.
CSI late night. I think there's been a murder. Who did it? I don't know. Ask the band. You know, I mean.
Then we can have just CSI, Law and Order.
Yeah.
Criminal Intent.
Yeah.
And what would ABC show it? What does ABC have?
I don't know. What do they?
Fox would do Idol, American Idol.
American Idol, yeah. It'd be fine. It'd be all right. You could do it. You could do it, man.
Oh, I would love doing that.
Yeah, you should do it,
Piece of cake.
Yeah.
It is a piece of cake. They make a big deal. It's a piece of cake. You get out, you tell a few stories, you sit down, you ask some questions, you go home.
I'm here with Lawrence King.
Well, I used to be Lawrence Zeiger.
Lawrence Zeiger?
That was my name at birth. And then when I started in radio, they changed my name.
Changed the name of King? Because it sounded kind of like...
That day, my first day on the air, oh, that was some day. I was all my life, this is a true story, all my life I wanted to be in radio. I prayed, I just wanted to be on the air. Since 5 years old, my only memory.
I find that hard to believe.
And finally, no, really. I just want...
look, I'm with you. It's fine.
It started at my bar mitzvah. anyway, I finally get a job at a small radio station. It's my first day on the air. I'm up all weekend. It's a Monday morning, and the management is all excited. And I've never been on the air before, and I'm scared to death. And I sit down, and the manager meets me, and he says, "This is your first day on the air?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "What name you going to use?" I said, "Larry Zeiger." He said, "It's no good." I said, "I'm going on the air in a minute. How about," and he had an ad open to the Miami Herald, and it said, "King's Wholesale Liquors." I swear to God. And he said,
"You could have been Larry Liquor." Yeah. And then you'd be very popular at them orgies you keep denying.
Or Larry Wholesale.
Oh, well.
Okay. Anyway, now I sit down, I'm ready to go on the air, I'm playing the opening record, you know, Les Elgart swinging down the lane. I turn on the mic, nothing comes out.
Oh, no.
I'm scared to death. I bring up the music, I bring down the music, I bring up the music, I bring down the music. If you're listening at home, all you're hearing is a record go up and down, up and down. And finally, the manager kicked open the door to the control room, and he said, "This is a communication business, damn it, communicate." And I put on the microphone, and I did something that day that I would do to this day. I was just honest. I said, "Good morning. My name is Larry King." That's the first time I've ever said that. And this is my first day ever on the air, and I'm scared to death. And I always wanted to do this.
You should start every show like that.
That's right. But I never was nervous again, ever.
Really?
In broadcast. Because I learned something that day.
What?
There's no secret. Just be yourself. Like you. You're yourself.
No,
what's there to be nervous?
Come on,
what are you scared of?
I told you I'm not scared, man.
You're not going to cure. This is not going to change the world, right?
No, it's not.
Once you know it's not going to change the world, then you just relax and do it.
Or throw it to a commercial. What I'm saying is, we're out of time. You have to throw it to a commercial. You
want me to throw it to a commercial?
Yeah, come on. You know what you're doing.
Folks, you've been enjoying it so far? Well, there's more to come. Yeah. You're watching The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson. We'll be right back.
There you go.
My next guest is a broadcasting legend, a good friend of the show. I'm just an all-round, you know, he's all right. Larry King, everybody, Larry King. Hey, Larry. Hey, listen, thanks for coming in tonight. I know it's kind of short notice, but, you know, you're mishpucha, and I wanted to be talk. You know, I wanted to talk.
Mishpucha means family. For those of you not from Beverly Hills. Inside joke.
These people are not from Beverly Hills? Get out! No, you're mishpucha, you know, we're family. And the terrible events in Boston today, I said, who can I get on? Because I didn't want to talk about it, but I didn't want to not talk about it. And I thought, who is the most experienced newsman I know? And it's you, so that's why I wanted you to come in.
Well, these are the toughest kind of days.
It's horrible.
The best example I can give you, I've worked so many of them, is 9/11.
Right, of course.
9/11, that night was a horrific night, and I was here, and 2 weeks later I was at grounds, I was at Central, I was there in New York, I was with the firemen and the mayor, and when you go through a tragedy like this, you're really caught up in it, you know. You're feeling the tragedy when you're anchoring something and you're talking to so many people, and I'd be here and I'd be talking to the mayor of Boston tonight and the people involved in the federal government, FBI, and then you try to get people who are the witnesses on the street. You got to have compassion for the people who are victims. Sometimes you have victims. You're going all over the place. You're really a high energy. At the same time, you're feeling it. It's tough, but it's what you live for. It's really insane it's so frenetic. People are in your ear. Go to Boston. Go to here. You got a guy in Washington. Go to him now. Go to him now. So you're caught up in being professional. At the same time, you're absorbed with the act. And then at the same time, all that's going through you, and you hate like you said it earlier. You were brilliant earlier, by the way. These people are cowards.
Yeah, he's not,
he's not
a soldier. He's not a soldier.
And another thing is, when you got floating news like this, when it's happening as it's happening,
right,
you get mistakes made.
Sure, all the time.
And they made
but they're speculating all the time, and that's what makes me crazy.
I
it's
don't
like
do
the
that.
greed for
well, I want to be better than you. I want to be faster than you. So CBS wants to beat NBC. NBC wants to beat CNN. CNN wants to beat Fox. And that becomes more important almost sometimes than the story. And I never let that get out of hand. I never liked guessing. You can't guess. So we don't know what this is yet. Now, maybe we've learned something in between. But as we're taping this right now, we don't know anything about it.
Thanks a lot, man.
What?
Everyone was like, they're live. Now they're like, no.
People think you're here at 12. By the way, Rob Lowe is, you know, I'm on that 80s.
You in that 80s thing? Yeah, because I remember, you know, I remember at Save the Robots, you coming in one night. You were the worst guy we ever had in there. Nah. No, you know what I remember? One of my abiding memories of the 1980s is your appearance in the movie Ghostbusters.
That's a great story.
It's a good. Is it a story?
Oh yeah.
Tell me about it. It's a talk show.
I've been in 23 movies.
Right.
That was my first movie.
Really?
My first ever. And they called me, and I was the first scene shot on the first day. With Ivan Reitman was the director. We shot it at WR Studios, 1440 Broadway. They did my old radio show. I was taking calls, people saying they were seeing ghosts. I was hanging up on them. You know, like they're nuts. I was smoking then, so they had a big cigarette, a big ashtray. Anyway, it was a fun day. So I get to do. I'd never been in a movie. I got my local television show in Washington. I'm doing a national radio show, and a limo picks me up at the airport.
Limo,
I'm an actor, right?
Yeah.
I get in the back of the limo, and I notice the limo driver is not wearing a black uniform with a black hat, but he's wearing like a pea coat, you know, and jeans, and he's like a tough-looking guy. He's like 200 pounds.
Were you attracted to this?
No, I said no.
Maybe a little bit.
You know, you're sick. Anyway, I leaned up a little, you know, in the back of the limo. I said, "Sir, you don't look like a limo driver. He says, I'm a Teamster. The team, yeah, tough union.
Yo, I say, did I say anything against the Teamsters?
No.
Did
he
I?
Says, no,
ever?
Don't speak against.
No.
He says, yeah, we got the contract. We do every movie in New York. In other words, if you do a movie in New York, the Teamsters drive the cars. We'll drive the Ghostbuster car in the movie when you see the long shot. We pick up all the actors in the movie. That's what we do. So I say, well, supposing I'm making a movie in New York, and I don't want to use the Teamsters.
What are you, high? Why did you say that to the guy?
No. The guy turns around and goes, I knew I interviewed Jimmy Hoffa, so I got to know the Teamsters.
Oh, right, yeah, he was involved.
Anyway, this is a true story. I got $10,000 to do this 1 5-minute scene. But
me.
Wait a second. 3 years later, that movie was sold on the same day. Ghostbusters was sold to ABC and HBO. Okay, on the same day, both bought the rights. ABC had it for a year, and then HBO had it in perpetuity. And if you had a speaking part, you got like 10 times what you were paid.
Oh, are you
I got a check
kidding
for
me?
$100,000 for this one scene. And then, now I'll get checks for 47 cents. It'll show somewhere. This is all these years later. It was fun doing them.
Wow.
Yeah.
You must have made a great deal of money over the years. And then, of course, there's alimony. So, there's... Man.
Let me tell you, first of all, I paid child support.
Oh, yeah.
And I paid,
yeah, you did.
Yeah, I paid. But it was all worth it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, all
So
right.
we're here to talk about Boston?
Yeah, you know, the thing is, I want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
I don't know if I were hosting a show like this.
Yeah.
How I would handle a night like this.
It's hard. It's not.
It's very hard because Letterman did a great job.
Yeah, after 9/11, when Dave came back, it's one of the greatest moments in broadcasting history.
Are you sure we'll be on tonight?
No, I'm not actually. I'm not.
Right.
If there's breaking news, no, we won't be on.
They won't be on.
Yeah.
If they get later news on it.
Yeah, of course, and that's fine. I mean, God, it's not like we won't be back.
How do you handle an entertainment show? But you handled it, I would say, extraordinarily well.
Oh, thanks. I mean, what I try and do is be honest. I think that,
right.
But I've seen you do this. You know, just tell the truth. If you don't know the answer, a lot of people, I think, when they're broadcasting, they try and second guess everything everybody's going to say.
They talk too much. They talk about themselves.
Oh, I do.
I've covered better. No, or they get they know too much.
Yeah.
Today in Boston.
Well, I think
a horrible day that will live in the hearts of infamy.
Yeah, that.
You come on and you say, this was a terrible day. We're going to talk to some people involved, and some people who are talking about it, and some people who are trying to find answers. My first guest is.
Right.
And the first question is, where were you, and what happened?
No, I wasn't involved, man. I was here in L.A.
You know.
What the hell, Larry? At best, that's insensitive, man.
You know the problem when I come here?
What?
I have to bring my brain down.
Ah, knock it off. We'll be right back with Larry King, everybody. Larry King. Yeah. Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with Larry King. He's in a documentary about the 80s or something. Yeah?
Yeah, on PBS. Yeah. I haven't seen it, but Rob said it was really come out well.
Yeah, no, it's good. Do you have a big 80s? Did you?
Well, 80s were big for me. I broke in CNN in 1980 for June 1st,
yeah. How are they doing right now, CNN?
I don't follow the ratings.
Oh, you don't? I do.
How are they doing? Well, they're making a lot of changes.
Yeah. No, let me tell you,
Chris Cuomo was a great hire.
Who?
Chris Cuomo.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
He's very good.
Yeah,
he's going to host He's very good.
It'll be great.
He's very good.
I never said he wasn't.
Okay, well, you said it facetiously. You acted.
The thing is, I wasn't. I'll just be honest with you. I wasn't really listening because. I was getting on to the next thing.
Let's get on to the next thing.
I had a great time. 25 and a half years. Hey.
Yeah, you should still be doing it. Look, America trusts you and will listen to you. So I don't know why a broadcaster like CNN would go, well, let's get rid of that and get some. That doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't
didn't really get rid of me. They offered me a 1-year extension. I used to get 3 or 4-year extensions, and I took that as a writing on the wall.
Oh, really? So
I took it. Well, what was I going to do?
So you walked out on America, you son of a bitch! I didn't know that.
I didn't walk out. Hey, I'm on the internet now.
Oh.
You know, we have Hulu.
Well, you're doing well. I did.
Hulu loves us.
Yeah, Hulu.
We are on Aura. We got our own. Hey,
you're on Oral?
Aura TV.
Oh, Aura. Okay.
Carlos Slim is my partner.
Carlos Slim, the richest man in the world?
Yes.
Do you know he's the real guy behind the most interesting man in the world? Like I don't always drink beer, but when I do, oh, yes, I... yeah.
You want to know the truth about that guy?
Yeah.
I don't always drink beer.
Yeah,
but when I do, right? He's a 77-year-old Jewish man who goes to the deli in Beverly Hills every other day.
I don't always have a bagel, but when I do...
Good follow-up, great line. Good lead-in,
boom. So, what's going on in the baseball, Larry? You're a big baseball fan. What's happening?
Well,
there's that movie out. You seen it?
Oh,
Jackie Robinson.
Oh, by the way, please see 42. It did 28 million. It led the weekend.
Yeah.
It is a great film. I knew Jackie Robinson.
Did you really?
Interviewed him twice.
Wow.
In fact, when I was 13 years old, I was up in the bleachers at Evers Field, and I was at his first game.
No way.
So when they show it in the movie, you know, I always think if they had a film, I'd see myself at 13. But the movie, and Harrison Ford is... He got to win the Academy Award. He's unbelievable.
He's a reasonably good actor. I think he's going to go places.
He's 70 years old now.
70? Well, that means I'm 50.
I'm going to be 80.
Well, hey.
I can't.
I would like to get to 82. So I mean,
I can't believe it.
Oh man, don't worry about it. It's
no,
just
don't even. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. I mean,
don't worry.
What can you do about it?
It's easy to say. How old are you? 50.
50. Yeah.
So yeah, you say don't worry about it.
No,
when I was 50, I'd say it too.
It freaked me out when I turned 50. It freaked me out.
Yeah, 50 was a bad.
Oh, it's a tough
50,
one.
60 wasn't bad. 70 was okay. I'm not sure about how 80 is going to be. But 50, because they had a party for me. I was doing my national radio show, and I was on CNN.
Yeah.
And I was ready to go to CNN to be on at 9 o'clock. They gave a party for me at the restaurant. George Will hosted it, Bob Costas. I get into my car. I turn on the radio, and the first thing I hear is, over 50, join AARP. I swear.
Yeah. Well, no, I know, man.
I hit the button on the car, and the next voice says, ride Metro if you're over 50. 50 is
it's tough.
You know,
and they do that thing. They put the camera in your, they put the camera. They have a look up. They check you out. The camera. They put the camera.
What?
In your pants. They put a camera in your pants.
What are you talking about?
They give you a colonoscopy, man.
Oh, yeah, that. Well,
and when I got mine, they didn't even throw a party.
I'll tell you the worst thing about colonoscopies. By the way.
And they're fine.
They're nothing. They're a joke.
Yeah.
You sit there.
Well, I don't know if it's a joke.
No.
They're fine.
You don't
it's
know
not like, funniest thing that ever happened.
My last colonoscopy, I said, when are you going to do it? And they said, we just did it.
Oh, really?
But the first one I had, is when they sort of twilighted you. And
hang on.
Half awake. So you're half awake, and the guy doing it is saying, this looks good, this looks good, this looks good. And then he pauses for like 30 seconds, and you go, what? What don't look good? It's weird.
I can't believe that I've reached a point in my life where I'm on TV with Larry King talking about our colonoscopy. That's when you know. That's when you know.
All right, so the sum up of this is, I'm summing up the evening. Watch the PBS special.
Oh, yeah, you got to see that.
Tragedy in Boston. Stay on top of it, and let's hope that no more lives are lost.
Yes, absolutely.
That we find out the horrific person who do this. 42 is a great movie.
Yeah.
And get a colonoscopy. A Night with Craig Ferguson. What else?
Yeah, that sounds a little more interesting than A Night with Craig Ferguson, actually. I don't think it's that interesting now spending a night with. I get to bed early, man.
You know what I like about you? Among many things I like about you.
Yeah?
Is you put your ego at the door. You really, for someone who's as talented as you are and has been successful, you do not have an enormous ego.
I think I do, to be honest, but no, to be fair, and I am being quite serious. I think I do, but I think I'm lucky because in the business that I'm in and that we are in, you get to see a lot of people who do not restrain their egos.
I always left mine at the door.
Well,
you got to have a healthy ego to go on camera.
Right. But what I'm saying is, I've seen what an ego looks like unrestrained when it's, you know, walking around thinking it's, yeah, you know. And I have to say, it's not attractive.
No, it's not.
It's not an attractive look when people are, you know, think they're awesome. So when you know you're not awesome, it helps you.
No, wait a minute. No, see, an ego is, you know you're awesome, but you restrain it. If you're restraining something that you don't think you have, you're not restraining anything. You follow? No, let's put it this way.
Run it by me again.
Jackie Gleason.
Right.
Me once. I told him, when you worked at CBS, you're like, do you own the network? He says, look at it this way. If you think you have clout, you have clout. If you think you don't have clout, even if you have clout, you don't have clout.
That's me.
So you
I don't think I have clout, and I don't.
So you don't think you're awesome. So you're not reducing any ego. In other words, you don't have an inferiority complex. You are inferior.
Yes.
It's not a complex.
Yes.
It's not a complex.
Yes, and here's the thing as well. I think I have a sense of perspective, which is this. What I do, Larry, is talk.
I know, it's a joke.
It's not that big a deal. I'm not looking up someone's ass with a camera, you know. I'm not doing it's not like a proper job, Larry.
But when you get your paycheck, do you say, whoa, they're paying me to talk?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah,
it's crazy. You and I are sitting here.
Yeah.
They're paying you.
We do this anyway. Yeah, that's true. It's true. Yeah.
You meet me today and have a bite?
Yeah, of course. I don't always have a bagel, but when I do, man. Yeah, we're out of time, Larry.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thanks. When do you want me to get short notice with everything?
Yeah, no, listen, if it were up to me, just come on over. Whenever you can make it. You know.
You're kidding.
Yeah, come on over when you can make it.
So, in other words, if I'm driving by Fairfax here.
Yeah, come on in.
I go see a movie over here.
What kind of movie are we talking about?
42. It's a great movie.
No, well, you've seen that movie. You can't go see that movie. You're going to go see it again? Is it like Twilight or something to you? You're like...
No, but I want to know, I could just drop in here.
Yeah, come on in. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean,
I'd surprise you one night. You wouldn't get ticked, huh?
Nah.
No?
Nah. I'd be like, come on up. Anytime. I'm not kidding.
I'll say, let's say you're talking to Will Smith.
He's not coming here, man.
I just saw him Saturday night.
Oh, you did?
I could have booked
him. Did he say anything about me? We was like that.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, yes. No, I met him before.
Okay.
He was like, hey, what are you doing here? Get up.
Let's say you had Will Smith on.
Right.
And I'm driving by. I walk on. And I just sit in this seat and just start asking him questions.
Yeah.
What would you do?
I'll let you.
That means you have a healthy ego and complete faith in yourself.
And faith in you.
Faith in me.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't be angry at me.
I'm angry at you now, but you can't tell. Larry King, everybody. Make sure they go home okay. My first guest tonight is one of the greatest broadcasters in the world. The Icelandic people worship him as a god. His show, Larry King, now is on Hulu and Ora TV. Take a look at this. Larry King, everybody, Larry King.
What's up, Craig?
Hey, Larry, you look great, man. I'm so excited you're here for my big Icelandic show.
You know, I've never been in Iceland, but I've landed at the airport.
Well, you've been there then, haven't you?
Well, what was I spoke in Moscow.
Right.
And I flew there on a private plane.
Whoa, swanky.
With the wife. Yeah, with the wife and my friend Stan Barty. And then I spoke in Kazakhstan. I got an honor.
That's the big gig everybody wants to get right now.
I got
Kazakhstan Chuckle Club? Everybody's going nuts for it. Like, what's up, Kazakhstan? Ooh, ooh, yeah!
That was, I want to compliment you on the interview with the Icelandic. You really drew them out.
Well, yeah. Come on, man. Hey, they're from the north. You know, it's cold there.
I flew back from Kazakhstan. I got an honorary degree in Kazakhstan.
Really?
Yeah. Then we landed, and when you hit Iceland at sunrise.
Oh, it's beautiful, I bet.
Gorgeous. Had to wake up the wife.
Yeah?
Gorgeous. We landed in. The sun's coming up. It's flat.
Yeah, yeah.
It's ice.
It's ice. Well, it's not, though. That's the thing. Iceland is not ice. It
has ice.
It's got some ice. Yeah, it's got ice. It's on planet Earth. You can get ice. You go to a refrigerator, open the door. It's not like, surprise, no ice, Iceland. How ironic. It's good to see you, man.
This shows my intellectual growth.
Yeah, come on, man.
No, it's good seeing you. I love do I have the record for guesting on this show?
I think you're up there. You're one of the,
I know I've got 17 cups.
17.
When you guest on this show, you get a late show cup.
Yeah, you get a cup. Yeah, you don't get any money, but you get a cup.
I got an array of cups at the house.
I've got about 1,700 cups as well. They pay me in cups. I'm trying to build a cup boat to get me to Iceland. That's what I want to do.
You're harping on this Iceland thing.
I don't know. I've got some bug in my ass about Iceland. I want to go.
You know who lived there? Like Bobby Fischer.
Really? The chess champion?
Who went crazy, wound up last, I think, 15, 20 years of his life living in Iceland.
Playing chess? See, that's how I want to do it. Because if I don't go there, I'm going to end up, doing, car showroom stuff in Orange County.
You want to do a show in Iceland? I got an idea.
What?
I got an idea.
Okay.
Okay. Why don't we go to Iceland together?
What, like a road movie? Bing and Bob? Something like that?
No, not and do an Icelandic special.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, like a special in Iceland.
Yeah.
I could go out and interview Icelandic people.
No, you go look for the polar bear. Now, there's no polar bears in Iceland. Understand?
You told me that.
But they sometimes drift over on the icebergs. From the North Pole, Santa's house. They drift over from Santa's house and land in Iceland, and then
I get a great polar bear joke.
You get a polar bear joke?
Yes, a joke that cracked up Frank Sinatra.
Okay. It's a new joke, man, is it?
Hold on. Come on. Hey. Hold it.
What?
Frankie made fun of you. Okay. All right, never mind. No. I
didn't make fun of him. I just mentioned
this polar bear. This polar bear goes over to his mother and says,
Frank Sinatra's mother?
No. Don't kill it. Don't, man.
All right, polar bear goes over to his mother and says,
am I a polar bear? And she says, of course you're a polar bear. I'm a polar bear, your father's a polar bear, everyone here's a polar bear. Don't bug me.
Now, these polar bears, they're Jewish, I take it, right? Yeah.
Next day, he comes back and says, I got to ask you, Ma, am I a polar bear? She says, you're a polar bear. Look, everyone here, stop bothering me. Now he comes back the third day. Am I a polar bear? She says, why are you bothering me? He says, because I am freezing. Good joke. It's a good joke.
It's okay.
It's a little...
It's okay. It's okay. You told it really well. But to be honest, if the joke was just... Without your delivery, I don't know if the joke would have made it. You did it well, because you, my friend, are a master broadcaster. Master.
Thank you.
You can take anything and make it interesting.
Coming from you, that's a great
I'm telling you, I swear to... Look, I wear these every night in honor of how awesome you are.
Why don't you take your jacket off?
No. That's your thing, man. That's your thing. You gotta have your thing. This is my thing. I wear them, but I wear the jacket over them. And that's my thing. And your thing is not wearing it.
But when you wear the jacket over them, no one knows you're wearing them.
That's my plan.
Does it make you feel better?
It makes my pants stay up.
But a belt could do that.
Well, belts, people say belts do that, but they don't. They just kind of I wish they would choose a place to be. You know what I mean?
Like they don't really do it like this does it, you know. And
well, I love braces are.
You wearing a belt too?
No. Braces and a belt.
Hey, you know you can't be too careful.
Where'd you get that? Tie is pretty thin.
Yeah,
I know thin ties are in, but that is really in.
Yeah, it's not really a tie.
I discovered. You know who made this tie?
Who made that tie?
Donald Trump.
No. He has his own line of ties.
He's got a line of everything.
Yeah, I want to look like Donald Trump. See, the thing is, I got a.
He gave.
Yeah. I got a 3-year-old. He goes around writing his name on everything. I'm like, Trump never grew out of that. He has buildings that are writing his name on it. It's like he writes it like Trump tie, I'm a Trump tie, Trump.
It says Trump. See that little gold thing? Trump.
Yeah, Donald J. Trump.
Donald J. Trump.
Maybe it is actually one of his ties. I don't think he's got like.
No,
you steal one of Donald Trump's ties?
He gave me the tie.
Are you a friend of Donald Trump's?
I know him a long time. Yeah, I
really?
consider him a strong acquaintance. Yeah, friend. I've always been friendly with Donald Trump. He has a bit of an ego.
You don't think so? I think you're being a little harsh.
No, I mean that's his aura. That's his, to quote the vernacular, his shtick. You know what shtick means?
Of course I know what shtick means.
Well,
I'm a polar bear, aren't I?
You told that well.
Yeah.
That's his persona.
Yeah, I know. It's his act. He's not really like that. See what we did there?
That was good.
We did that. Yeah. We got to take a break. Yeah, you know how to do it.
I know how to do this.
Yeah.
We'll be right back with more of the Craig Ferguson Show. See if it improves after this.
America's Sweetheart, Larry King, and
that was one of my movies.
What, America's Sweetheart?
Yeah, it was a great movie. John Cusack and Julia Roberts and Billy Crystal wrote it. It was a terrific.
I loved that movie.
Did you see it? It was a very good movie. It was a very good movie.
Yeah, I saw that movie many times.
I had a great scene in that movie.
I remember it was the best scene in the movie.
I thought it was of Academy Award caliber.
Yeah, you've gone too far, man.
You're going to be in person somewhere soon. Where?
In person?
No, where you're doing your.
I do my stand-up. Yeah.
Yeah. Where are you coming? You're coming because I'm going to be.
Well, what's going on, Larry?
I'm going to be there. Someone told me about it. I'm going to go.
Well, I'm going to numerous places throughout the United States and Canada.
What's coming up?
A bunch of them. Vegas, Denver, a lot of Canada, a lot of Florida coming up.
Could be Florida.
Yeah.
I'd like to see your stand-up.
Yeah, you'd like it.
No.
Oh, you can see it actually, Larry. Look, it's available on this DVD. Right.
Oh.
Yeah. Larry, we're out of time. We gotta go. Say goodnight. Say goodnight, Larry.
Hey, you got another guest coming.
I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, do I?
Stay tuned.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stay tuned for more of the great Craig Ferguson Show from Reykjavik next.
My first guest tonight is the legendary broadcaster. His show, Larry King, now is on Hulu and Aura TV. Take a look at this. Larry King, everybody, Larry King. What's going on?
I'll explain it.
All right.
Oh.
All right, everybody, all right. Hey, Larry, what's up? You look great. I like your jacket. What's going on?
First, let me explain this. The owner of the White Sox, Jerry Reinsdorf's a great guy. And in 2005, they won the World Series. It's a game they play here. And
it was ages ago.
So they sent me this jacket, and it's cold today in L.A.
Is it?
It's cold today.
Oh, okay.
So I was cold, and I wore the jacket today, and I taped a bunch of shows today, and I thought I'd come here in the jacket, and then I'll show the real me.
Oh, hey, look at that. Yeah, all right, let me have that. Yeah, I got it. Let me help you with that, buddy. There you go. So...
Wait a minute.
Sorry, man. Sorry. It's a joke. It's a joke, man. It's a joke. It's a joke, man. It's a joke. I was just kidding. Don't start, man. Here, look, I put it over here.
Defaming private property? You would do that to me?
Yeah.
You?
Yeah. Come on, we're friends. I'm allowed to muss up your clothes a little bit, make out with you sometimes.
You can do anything you like, Craig.
You look good, man. I like the purple.
Yeah, it's a nice look.
What's going on? Are you gonna? What's?
I got my 2 Cartier bracelets. I got my watch.
Wow.
I got. Hey.
You're rich. Are you? You must be pretty rich, Larry.
I'm not pretty rich.
You're really rich.
I made some nice money, but hey, living is expensive. I live in.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, you wouldn't know.
A little bit. Maybe
Oh no, you're
bit,
Scotch. Yeah. You wouldn't know.
Well, no, I would know a little bit. Actually, I've been divorced a couple of times. Have you ever been divorced? Because that's expensive. I know that. You started it, man. You started it. Did you watch the Super Bowl yesterday?
I watched.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Well, this is crazy. Before the season began, I picked the Seattle Seahawks to go all the way and win the Super Bowl.
It's amazing that you would bring that up.
I followed them all year,
yeah.
And yesterday I bet on Denver. Because I'm a jerk. I'll tell you something. I know I'm going to be 80. I can't believe I'm going to be 80.
Well, you know, you had 80 years to get used to the idea, man.
When I was a kid, no one was 80. I didn't know anyone 80. No one got to be 80. All right. Anyway, I'm going to be 80. I know she's planning something, so lots of secrets are going around the house. I'm married to a Mormon. Mormons were lying. Mormons don't lie. They lied all week. Anyway, they lied. Father-in-law
I'm not
lied.
getting involved in any of that Mormon hate stuff you just spouted.
Not hate.
Oh,
lie.
yeah, a little bit. You said that Mormons are liars. Yes, yes, he did.
I didn't say they're liars. I say they lied about that particular.
All right.
Anyway, I get a letter from
Yeah.
I get a letter from the Los Angeles Dodgers, my team, my favorite team. I grew up a Dodger fan, and I'm a season ticket holder. And they say we're going to have a special meeting on this Friday night. Come and meet the executives and talk about next season. So I thought that's what it's going to be.
Okay.
Dodger Stadium. So my friend Kurt Rappaport picks me up, and he's driving me to Dodger Stadium. All day long, there's a little confusion in the house. It's kind of weird. It looked funny, but I didn't think anything of it.
Right.
I drive. He drives me to Dodger Stadium.
Is your house a lot of confusion all the time? Is there a lot of weird stuff going on?
He's texting while we're driving.
He's driving and texting?
Yeah, and I'm yelling at him for texting.
Oh, yeah,
but
absolutely.
he's texting the people at Dodger Stadium to tell them how far away we are.
That's still not an excuse for
the
texting.
party.
Oh, okay.
We pull into Dodger Stadium. I said, "Why are the lights on?" The lights were
They lit
on.
up the whole stadium?
It's for a meeting, right? Why are the lights on? And he says to me, "It's a city ordinance. If there's a meeting inside the stadium, they have to turn the lights on." I buy this.
Okay.
Now we're in center field. The doors open, the gates open, and Charlie Steiner, the Dodger radio announcer, is suddenly booming my name, and there are 280 people standing behind home plate. The batting cage is there. People are hitting bats off the wall. My picture is up on the scoreboard, and it's Larry King's 80th birthday.
Wow.
That's so cute. It was an incredible night. Carlos Slim, my partner, came.
Yeah. He's the richest man in the world.
Yeah,
He's your partner?
Yeah.
So you've got a ton of money then, because
No.
you can't be partners with Carlos Slim unless you got a ton of money, because he'd be like, does he talk like the most interesting man in the world?
He's
a little bit.
Great guy.
He's like, I don't always spend money, but when I do, I spend a lot of it.
No, he's a humble, regular guy. You'd be honest to God. He's just a regular person. He's a truly regular guy, actually.
With all the money in the world.
But yeah, he's not pompous or anything.
Well, yeah. I mean, because you wouldn't. I mean, once you get that much money, you're like, it doesn't matter.
Well, I don't know what it would be like now. But you go back to.
Well, I don't know. I think
rich.
you do.
I'm not rich. I'm comfortable, but I'm not rich. In other words, I have to work.
Oh, you do? I thought you worked because you liked working. You actually
I
have
love to work. I love to work. I don't know. People who don't work drive me nuts. How could you not work? Anyway, I get up.
I can do it pretty good.
No, if people are out of work through conditions no fault of their own.
Well, that's different.
Terrible.
Yeah.
But people who choose not to work. Anyway, how would you not work? Anyway.
I don't know. Ask Leno. He's got about a week left. I don't know.
Not by his own choice.
Yeah, I know. Although he didn't choose that,
No,
that's
he
for
didn't
sure.
choose
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So I got a house to support. I have 2 young children.
How young?
14 and 13.
Wow.
My 14-year-old is going to be 15 March 9th.
That's
That
what
means
happens, 14 and 15, then 16.
He's going to be driving in 7 months.
I'm sorry, man.
I cannot
I know.
picture that.
No, I just, my oldest boy is 12. The idea of him driving, I'm like, oh.
oh, just wait.
And it's funny, it's not him that worries me, it's just everyone else driving. I'm like, everybody has to get out of the way, he'll be fine.
You got a point.
Yeah, I don't worry about him. He's a responsible young man, but, you know, everyone else is...
But you have to support boys.
Right.
And boys are different than my day. We were poor. I was very poor. I don't know if you were poor. We were poor.
Yeah, but poor. I dreamed of being poor. That would have been better. Poor would have been rich. I was so poor that we looked up to poor people and went, whoa, they're living the dream. See that guy that cleans chimneys for a living? He's like Carlos Slim to me. That's what it was like.
I never had a $5 bill till I was like delivering grocery stores when I would get change. We had no money. Please, 50 cents.
You were a beggar?
No, we were on. My father had died. My father died. We were on relief.
Oh, right.
New York City bought my first pair of eyeglasses. I never forget that. Never forget being poor. If you were poor.
No, I was pretty poor.
You never forget it.
No, I still kind of feel it a little bit.
No, I mean, so
but yeah.
So living is expensive, and I have to. You have obligations, and
that's why I'm going to show a commercial break.
There are commercial breaks on this show.
Yeah, and you know what they're for?
What for?
Horses that fall in love with puppies. We'll be right back, everybody. Was that what it was? We're back with Larry King, everybody.
We're just talking about Super Bowl commercials.
That's what I was going to say.
And how... Well, give me a...
Oh, go ahead. On you go. Go ahead, Mr. Broadcasting Legend. I'll just sit here.
Learn a lesson.
That's what I'm here to do.
Give
on
the
you
guest
go.
respect.
On you go. You go ahead.
We were talking about...
Right there, that one.
That one. I want to be Jeffrey again. I was Jeffrey for one night. Let him take a night off. Let me be Jeffrey.
You can't do that. He's reached the singularity now. It can't be done anymore.
He reads my book.
Is he reading it tonight?
Yeah, one of my favorite books. One of my favorite books.
That's good. Thank you, Jeffrey.
Thank you.
I like sitting in for him. Back to the Super Bowl. Just quiet. Anyway.
What quiet, Larry? He did say sit, I think. Go ahead.
Anyway.
The one with the light on.
The commercials were not very good.
Not very good.
I like the one with the Doberman Pinscher that they merged with the Chihuahua.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
No, I liked it for 30 seconds.
Yeah, it freaked me out. It was
got to be a little gory.
Yeah, a little gory. Yeah.
But the rest of them, Bob Dylan did a commercial.
Bob Dylan did a commercial. That's right. I don't know what it was for. It was like.
And what we were saying was, when the commercials are really great, you forget the product.
That's true. That's true.
So maybe the purpose is do a bad commercial so you remember the product.
You're really blowing my mind right now.
So there are a lot of products I remember yesterday.
Do you smoke a lot of marijuana?
To tell you the truth, I smoked a little when I was in Miami. Maybe.
But recently?
No. Maybe 8, 10 times in my life. But then when I stopped smoking, I had a heart attack.
Oh, I remember. Yeah.
I was afraid, and that was 1987.
Well, you can.
I was afraid. I'd never lit one since because I was afraid if I smoked, I'd start smoking again.
Yeah, well, there is that.
Because that's a bad habit.
No
so
kidding.
I didn't want to do that.
Braces, you got your suspenders going on. Yeah. I call them braces because I'm not really from around here.
In England, they call them braces.
In England and in Scotland, they call them braces.
Suspenders are what ladies hold garter.
Yeah, that's what, right? Like the ladies' garter belt? That's so when they said Larry King's wearing suspenders, I'm like, well, hello? Then I'm like, disappointed.
That was funny.
I knew that if we kept talking, something funny would happen.
Hey. You mentioned the Chihuahua. I heard a funny joke. Want to hear a funny joke?
Sure, why not? We're way over time, but so what?
So they'll cut it out, right?
No, they'll cut out some other stuff, probably. Right. Like what I just said there. Anyway, tell the joke.
2 guys are walking down the street with their dogs on leashes. One has got a Doberman
Pinscher, the other's got a Chihuahua.
Right.
The guy with the Doberman says, I'm hungry, I'm going to go in and get something to eat. The other guy says, they'll never let you get something to eat because you can't bring a dog in. He says, watch. Puts on a pair of dark black glasses, goes into Spargo's restaurant. Maitre d' comes up and says, yes, I'd like to have lunch. Maitre d' says, you have a dog. Guy says, but I'm blind. He says, oh, come in.
I love the way you're acting it out as well. You're acting out a joke.
Don't interrupt the joke.
It's like a play, man.
So the guy goes in with the Doberman. Now the guy is standing with the Chihuahua. He says, wait, I'll try it. Puts on dark glasses, goes into the restaurant. He says, I'd like to have lunch. The man says, you have a dog. Guy says, but I'm blind. Yeah, maitre d' says, but it's Chihuahua. The guy says, they gave me a Chihuahua.
Okay, everybody, we'll be right back.
Tonight's show has been cancelled. Yeah. Larry King, everybody, Larry King. You look just great.
I feel, why? You people eat that food?
What, haggis?
Haggis?
That's delicious. It's just like pastrami, except different.
Haggis.
Well, what do you think's in pastrami? What do you think is in a pastrami sandwich?
I've eaten it all my life. I never ask.
Well, that's the thing about haggis. Once you ask what's in it, that's when you run into problems. Just eat it. You'll be fine.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
All right.
Have you ever even been to Scotland?
No. I've never been. I'd like to go.
I think you should go, actually. I think you'd like it.
You told me
You're a god there. People were like, oh, hey, oh.
Craig is on my show tomorrow. We taped
I am
today.
on your show tomorrow. We taped it? Whew, I'm live, buddy. Live.
I worked all my life live. So
yeah, I know you did.
We taped it today. He's on tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. Are you plugging me on your show tomorrow?
Well, if you watch Hulu tomorrow and Aura TV, you can see Craig for a delightful half hour. You were really funny today. He was very good.
Knock it off, man. What's going on? You didn't say that earlier. You were like, that was disappointing. You said that was a disappointing appearance I made on your show.
Stop that.
No, you kind of applied it with your eyes.
You read into my eyes, do you?
Yeah, I don't know. Have you ever been a fortune teller?
Have I ever been a fortune teller?
Yeah, okay, why not? Have you ever been a fortune teller? Were you ever no, have you ever been to a fortune teller?
No, I used to make a gag of it on my old radio show.
Really?
I used to do predictions for people that I was like a swami. You know, that I had...
What's this thing here?
It's Jewish.
Yeah.
I could see into other people's minds.
Oh,
I
yeah.
could predict things, you know. I could tell them, and they'd call in and they'd believe it. You know, so I tell them things like, you know...
Oh, really? Who, for example, would call you?
Okay.
Who would call you?
Anybody. Let's say the caller is you.
The caller is me. How can I call you? I'm right here. Unless, of course... Wait a minute. Who's that? Hey, do you remember how to use one of these? Whoa, man.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. I had a party line when I was a kid.
What's that?
We were very poor. We had a party line.
But did you have one of these?
Hold on. That means if someone else was using the phone, we couldn't use it. You paid half rates.
Right.
Hello?
Can you say, Ferguson, you're on the air?
Oh, Ferguson, you're on the air. Hello.
Hi, Larry. How are you?
Hey, that's not even possible.
Okay.
Great to talk to you.
All you have to do is tell me, just say your name, and I'll tell you what's going to happen to you, because I can predict the future.
Okay. My name is Craig Ferguson.
Craig, I see you tomorrow in Omaha, Nebraska, on a lonely street at a pawn shop. And you're pawning something.
Pawn or porn?
It's a pawn shop. People go in. No. This could be, wait a minute, hold it. This could be a big hit business.
All right, what?
Porn. Porn your porn.
Porn your porn. So
That's
you
right.
take your old porn in?
No. Let's say you have old porn tapes. That you don't
Let's just say you do. What do you
bring it
yeah,
to the
yeah.
porn
So you have
shop.
So what you're saying is you have a collection of old porn tapes?
No, I don't.
Oh, come on.
I don't watch it. I'll tell you why I don't watch it. I watched it some time back. It's boring. I like a
Well,
story.
you don't watch it for long, man. That's where you're going wrong. You don't watch it for the story. You get in and get out, if you know what I'm saying.
I like stories. Maybe.
All right. Once upon a time, there was a guy. A lady wanted a pizza delivered, and she called. Oh, man.
When you leave this program,
yeah,
which will be a sad day in America.
Oh, I don't know. I think people will be all right.
Are you going to take that with you?
Damn straight I am. I paid for it. Yeah.
What the hell is that?
It's a snake. Snake. I didn't pay for it. It was a gift to me from Mary McCormack. It's a rattlesnake mug from the Albuquerque Rattlesnake Museum. Now you've been to Albuquerque, surely.
I've driven through.
Well, you never stopped?
The Dodger farm team is there.
That's right. That's why I thought you would have been there.
No, I haven't been, but I hear it's wonderful. And I've never been
It's
to
America's
Santa Fe.
jewel of the desert.
Santa Fe. Santa Fe is nice, right?
Santa Fe, I believe, is nice. I've never had the pleasure of going to Santa Fe.
So there's an Albuquerque what kind of shop?
Rattlesnake Museum. It's a museum about rattlesnakes from the way people used to have them right up to the present day.
Why would you go to a rattlesnake museum?
To see rattlesnakes, man. Otherwise, they're out in the wild and they're pissed when you see it. Here.
So when you go into the museum, what do you see?
Rattlesnakes. It's a rattlesnake museum.
And these are live rattlesnakes?
Yeah, live rattlesnakes. Look, they don't move that quick. They're snakes. They're like, hey, what's up? You know, that's it.
You know, they have... Snakes don't have a jaw.
Snakes don't have a jaw?
That's why they could swallow a cow.
Nah, wait, not all snakes can swallow a cow. For example, if you got a snake about that size and then a decent-sized cow, that ain't going in
mouth,
there.
they go right in.
Well, it'd take a long time. And the cow could probably escape. It would have time to dig a tunnel or make a raft or something.
You know, this is one of the weirdest shows. I mean, in the annals... In the annals... I love to say annals.
Annals.
In the annals...
Annals or anals?
In the annals...
Annals? All right.
You always go there. In the annals of broadcast history...
Yeah.
This will go down.
Well, it'll certainly go down.
I fed you that line.
Yeah, I know, and I appreciate it.
Because there's no show like this.
I think there's a reason for that, though, to be honest.
A horse, a hymn. I was a hymn once.
Yeah, that's true.
I did
Before
that
we got Jeff's programming right, you actually, you were Jeff for a couple of days, weren't you?
Right, I had a great time.
Yeah, yeah. Do you remember that, Jeff?
Yeah, I did. That was pretty... Once upon a time, a lady needed some help with her plumbing.
Ah. He's doing some porn.
Sorry, man.
So, listen, what's going on? You're on the Hulu, you're doing the stuff.
I'm doing I'll tell you the things I'm doing. I thought I could... 3 years ago, I get a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Lifetime Achievement, there you
big
are.
Night.
Yep.
All the anchors, the news anchors were there. It was a big night in New York. It was a great honor. When you
you didn't invite me to that. What was wrong with you?
They did the invitations.
Oh, yeah, so you didn't invite me? So I mean nothing to you.
Stop it.
Okay.
I'm trying to tell the story.
All right, tell the story. And stop mimicking breasts when you're doing it.
You know... You have a one-track mind.
Hey, that's right.
You know where the mind is going.
Yeah, dirty.
Porn shop.
It's a dirty. I have a dirty mind.
I get the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Oh yeah,
right?
you. Yeah, okay.
Was that quite an honor?
Oh yeah, quite an award. That's the kind of award you want, am I right?
So then I start my internet show, and it was my wife's idea, and we put it on Aura, and Carlos Slim is our partner.
Carlos Slim, he's the richest man in the world.
That's right. And now I get an announcement last week that I'm nominated for an Emmy.
That's congratulations, man. That's great.
No, I don't mean
that's beautiful.
I thought when you get a Lifetime Achievement Award,
yeah,
that's it. You know, how can you still be nominated for an Emmy?
Well, so you're refusing to accept the nomination? Is that what you're saying?
I accept the nomination. I will attend the event.
Oh yeah.
and I'm up against stiff competition.
Oh,
I know
yeah,
where you're going to go with that.
Hey, Jeff, you ever been up against stiff competition?
Many times, many times.
So who's your competition for the Emmy?
Bill Moyers from PBS.
Never heard of him.
Bob Schieffer, CBS.
Bob Schieffer, yeah, he's all right. Schieffer's good, but I tell you, he's you know,
older than me. No, and Anderson Cooper of CNN.
Nope.
And the shows are based on the discussion program, and the discussion I'm up for is we did a discussion on concussions in the NFL.
Well, that's a hell of a dark story. That's a terribly
important.
Yeah, it is.
People get hit in the head.
Yeah,
get concussions.
Yes, and then it leads to a lot of problems in later life.
And they've had big settlements now.
I got a concussion when I played rugby, actually.
Well, anybody who plays rugby gets a concussion.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's coming sooner or later.
It's a crazy sport.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
That sport fits this show. You know, this show.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, all right. I can see.
This show is like a rugby game.
It's less violent. Most nights.
It's vocally violent.
Is it vocally violent? I hope
this show,
not. Really? Is it?
Well, it's different.
Yeah, it's different.
You get battered around.
A little bit.
Not the host is.
And an oddly shaped ball. I have an oddly shaped ball.
Only one?
Yeah, sadly.
If you're watching this, it's not PBS.
Hey, we got to take a commercial break. I know you don't have those on the internet, but
we do. What are you kidding?
Yeah,
we damn right.
It's a long time since I've seen the internet.
You want me to take the break for you?
Yeah, go ahead. Do the thing. I think it's that camera. Go ahead.
We'll be right back with more of the Late Late Show starring Craig Ferguson. Don't go away.
I'm here with Larry King, who's, these are, he's...
Oh, you like these?
Yeah, they're very nice. Are they tights?
No tights.
Do you ever wear tights when it gets cold? I do. Come on, man, just admit it. Do you ever wear tights? Like you get your wife's tights and you just put them on and that's all you wear and you just walk around the house and go, I am beautiful.
You are weird, man.
All right.
No, they're called Patola d'Oro. They sent them to me from Italy. 2 pair, this and one blue and white. So I like
the socks or the shoes?
The shoes. The other shoes are blue and white. And
I thought you were. Oh yeah.
My wife bought all these pairs of socks. This is the latest fashion, colorful socks.
Not for me, man.
You wore weird socks today, though.
Well, I do wear a weird sock from time to time. But I heard you were coming, so I was.
She doesn't like these shoes. I like them.
Well, the shoes. I think the shoes are great.
And so they have bright colors and the new things.
Yeah, no, man, you look awesome. You look like Bieber. You know.
Look like what?
Justin Bieber. Do you ever, what about that kid, huh? The Bieber
look like
kid?
Miley Cyrus.
Do I look Miley Cyrus?
I put her in Cypress Gardens.
All right.
You ever go to Cypress Gardens?
No.
That's a good switch.
Yeah, where is Cypress Gardens? Is it in Florida? Yeah.
That's where the girls go out all on water skis and they put on water ski shows.
Do they still do that?
I don't know.
I know. It sounds to me a kind of little bit 1930s, Larry.
It was very big in the 60s.
Oh, was it really?
You remember the 60s?
I was born in 1962, so some of them.
God.
Larry, that's a long time ago. I ain't the spring chicken. There are guys here, you know.
62? 1962. I was born in 33.
Yeah.
So in 62, I would have been 29.
Yeah, my mother was born in 33, so she would have been 29, too.
Your mother is my age.
No.
Oh, wait a minute.
My mother is unavailable, Larry. But she would have been. She would have been your age. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, she passed away?
Yeah.
That's not funny.
No, I know. It's a nervous laugh.
You're talking
no, of course it's not funny.
You're talking to someone the same age.
What?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm a little nervous talking about it because I realize that, you know, my mother probably says, well, you know, I don't want to freak you out or anything.
I want to be around. I want to be around it because I don't think you're going anywhere. But a lot of people do think, you know, that you're...
Well, listen, here's the thing. You start talking about that kind of...
me?
No, I wouldn't kick you, man. No.
It was close.
Earlier on, maybe in the first segment.
No, I respect people. I respect people who believe that.
So are
my wife believes it. My in-laws believe it. But I just can't accept. I can't make the leap.
Well, you know, here's my thing. I think that you know, if there is such a thing as you know, an afterlife, I don't think part of the requirements for getting in is whether or not you believe in it. That would seem like a little petty to me.
Judgmental.
A little petty.
Judgmental.
A little petty. Did you believe in this before you got here? Nope. Well then.
But if you believe in it, you can't be proved wrong because it's either there or goodbye.
Well, you know, here's the thing, though. I quite like the idea, because I used to not believe in anything, and then I thought, no, I quite like believing in things. Because if I'm wrong, who loses? And it feels better to believe, so I'm going to believe.
Okay, I'll believe.
Yeah, why not?
What if in the next life, I'm hosting a show like this, and I'm 33, and you're the guest, and you're 80. We do a switch in the next life.
So in your calculations at the moment you're based, you think I'm 33?
You know,
Larry,
I failed.
You missed the damn boat with that.
I never was good at math. I really was not good at math.
No, me neither. That's why I'm stuck here doing that. Yeah. I could have been a pilot or an engineer or something.
Someday we could have made it if I had gone. I never went to college. You went to college?
No, I never finished high school.
Oh, I finished high school.
Well, look at you, Mr. Swanky Ass. But
is that a boast? We finished high school.
Yeah. Well, well, here's the thing. I mean, show business, college requirement, not really.
My mother had to beg to do.
Put on a tie. Hey, did you know.
You don't give away money anymore. Huh? You don't give away.
There's the coins. You broke?
I got those coins.
Well, no, I've got a bribe here, I think. Yeah, I keep some money in an envelope in case I get a bad guest.
Single dollar. Why do you do?
Well, you know, it's like you get a bad guest and you go, they don't answer the questions, and then you go, would this refresh your memory? How about this? See what I'm saying?
Spanking new bills.
Yeah, they are. You give them to a dancing girl.
I don't like new bills.
One of them coconut water ski girls. You give them one of them shiny new dollar bill. Why she be your friend the whole evening?
You know why I don't like new bills? Because they stick together. And so sometimes you might be given $1, but you might be given 2. So
and that's tonight's program for senior citizens, everybody. Larry King, we'll be right back. My first guest this evening is a broadcasting legend. He is an astronaut. He has his own fragrance. What's his fragrance again? Yeah. I think that's how he makes his own fragrance.
I see. Yeah.
He's an American treasure. He's a good friend of mine, a good friend of the show. He is, of course, the great Larry King, everybody. Oh, man.
First.
Larry, you look great. And very Scottish.
This is a Jew bearing gifts. I feel so different. First, in preparation.
Yeah. Okay.
Second, I'm gonna take this out of my sporn.
You know how to say it.
They taught me.
Yeah, that's nice. It's a sporn.
Oh, you're
racist.
suspenders. Oh, thank you.
And Craig and I were on the Griffin Show. Remember that?
Yeah.
They took this picture.
Oh, that's nice.
I'll
I'll put it up on the mantelpiece.
I bring this as a gift.
Yeah, it's lovely. Thanks. Look at that. Oh, no. It fell. I'll put it here. It nearly fell into the fire, but I got it back. You look great. You know there's other equipment that goes with the kilt. You don't just wear the kilt and then do the rest as regular. Like, it's a whole thing.
I wanted to wear the suspenders. There's nothing to attach it to the kilt.
Oh, right.
And then I couldn't go with nothing underneath.
Why not? That's how it's worn.
I have my jeans rolled up.
Really?
This is my way of covering my embarrassment.
No, I'm glad though. That's good because now people can watch in comfort knowing that if you move your legs around, they're going to be okay.
I also, I'm humbled to be on this last week. I'm very proud to be on.
Ah, Larry, you know I love you, man. I wouldn't have done it without. I mean, really, I do. Really, I do. You know.
By the way, it's the first time I've ever shown my knees on television.
You know, I think, you know, there's a reason why you haven't. You've got a very long and distinguished broadcasting career, and if you'd have got these suckers out earlier, you'd have been, ooh la la.
How true.
But they look great, and you're wearing the kilt long, which is good. If Joe Strummer had worn a kilt, he'd have worn it like that, so you're good.
Who's Joe Strummer?
Yeah, don't ever ask me that again.
Anyway, by the way, my wife, Sean, you know the love.
Yeah, of course, beautiful woman.
We have a podcast together now, and you're going to be on next week.
Oh, that's...
You just have to call in. It's going to be great. You're going to be on.
Okay.
It's called Back... In addition to my many other things.
Yeah.
It's called Back and Forth with Sean and Larry King.
Back and Forth with Sean and Larry King.
But mostly so far it's just back with her, and I drop in.
She makes you do it.
I sort of bounce off her.
Uh-huh.
I didn't mean it that way.
Yeah.
I have a poem for you.
Yeah. Oh, a poem?
Written by my producer.
Man, you've got like a whole thing going on tonight. Okay, what you got?
Judges.
Oh, I will. Hang on. Let me get my judging pipe.
My dear Craigie Ferg, my favorite Scot, oh, how we'll miss you and that gay robot.
It's pretty good.
Your last guess I thought I would be, but apparently it's Jay Leno that you like better than me.
No, don't go on. It's true.
At 12:30, you've become my nightly habit. I love Secretariat, Miriam, and even that foul-mouthed rabbit. One ding, two digs, we are all still German. Why am I here and not Pee Wee Herman? It's a great day for America. We'd wait for him to say. But now it's only days before all this goes away.
Are you acting and doing the poem as well?
A show once done from a basement, who knew? All this from playing the boss of Carrie named Drew.
Oh, that's very clever. Yeah.
So what did we learn on the show tonight, Craig? To leave a job like this, you must have a big CBS nest egg. Now you have to be involved. And so we say goodbye to the snake mug, mouth organ, and awkward pause. Won't you please stand up and give Craig some well-deserved applause?
Oh. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. That's very nice. That's very nice.
We're going to miss you, Craig.
Well, here's the thing, buddy. I'm not stopping doing it.
I'm stopping doing this here.
I'm
not like, that's it, I'm going home.
By the way, you are a very good quiz show host.
Thank you very much indeed. I enjoy
watched that show. You do it very well. You're snappy. You keep the dialogue going. A lot of quiz show hosts don't have that pizzazz.
Well, I'll get to that.
No, don't.
No, I want to get to that kind of, where are you from?
And
right. Oh, you won money.
The insipid questions.
Oh, you like hats, bowler or top? Yeah.
Oh, so you're from Butte, Montana.
Oh, Butte. That was
seen you.
Yeah, You ever been to Butte, Jeff? Wait a minute, I've turned into that here. See, when you retired from your... I'm not retiring. You never retired either.
I tried. I couldn't.
Nah. I'm not going to retire. I'm not retiring
So
at
you're
all.
going to do another talk show?
I'm going to do something. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something.
Signed you to anything?
For legal reasons, I don't know what I'm going to do, Larry.
Wait a minute. I'm a probing interviewer.
I know you're a probing interviewer, but you're also a friend of mine. I'm telling you, but rocky. Go out, Larry, and I'll tell you when I can tell you.
I want to. This bugs me. What is so secret about what? Do Chinese care? No, nobody.
Au contraire. Au contraire. That's French for it. Yes.
Okay. What is so secret about what you? All right. Let's say you're planning a show, and you can't tell me what you're planning. Why?
Because there's animals involved. It's going to be an animal talk show. I've just thought of it. Instead of guests, it'll be various creatures from the forest. And during Shark Week, I'll probably die.
I was a bee in Jerry Seinfeld's Bee movie.
You were. That's
Larry B. King.
Larry B. King. Yeah, that in your career, that's not the first thing I'd go to, though, Larry. It's like. So tell me about Bee movie. I mean, maybe I'd have gone to Ghostbusters, but really I'd have gone to the long time at CNN.
Ghostbusters was my first movie.
That's a great movie, isn't it?
That was a great movie. That was the first thing shot. First day, first thing shot.
Was you?
Correct. At 1440 Broadway, they had me in the studios at WOR. They had a cable downstairs, cable truck to run the wires upstairs. Ivan Reitman, the director, says,
I know who directed it.
He said, I don't know how the hell this is going to come out because I can't do the ghost part. You know, he had nothing to do with that.
No, the ghosts were real ghosts brought in from France. You ever seen a ghost? Do you believe in ghosts?
I'm seeing one now. Anyway.
Do you believe in ghosts?
No. I don't buy any of that.
Really? Come on.
Come on.
A little bit? You ever been to Scotland? Yeah.
You actually buy that?
What, buy what? Ghosts?
Ghosts.
Seen them.
All right, what is a ghost?
It's like a scary thing in a sheet.
From where?
Huh?
Well,
some of them are from Jersey, some of them are they're from all over. They're just like us, except they're beyond the pale.
Are they here? Well, wait a minute. There was once in Miami, what do they call the ghosts who commit mayhem?
Poltergeist.
Poltergeist.
Yeah.
This was a department store in Miami, like a one-level department store, not a major department store, like a store. Anyway, every morning the guy would come in to open up the store. There were things on the floor. All the packages were thrown on the floor.
There you are then, now it's a ghost.
And they were suspecting it was both, and they kept it open at night. They looked in, FBI agents came, never found out what that was.
The FBI came for it. Man, that was back in the day. You could call the FBI for an untidy supermarket. Wow, we got an untidy supermarket in Florida. Quick, send some G-men down there right away.
I think the FBI was called because they feared foul play.
Oh, right, I see.
That's why they come in for that.
And what happened?
And nothing. The poltergeist left. That's why I don't believe in ghosts. Something must have happened there.
Yeah, that's you can't explain that one away.
In my long. Why do I come here?
Because you love me, man, and I love you right back.
I love doing this.
Well, see, I love talking to you.
On in this eventful week.
Yeah, it's a good week to have you here.
John Hamm last night.
John Hamm last night.
Tonight, who's tomorrow? That's a secret too.
Who? What? Betty's in tomorrow. Betty White tomorrow.
Betty.
I love Betty. And then Jim Parsons on Thursday and Jay on Friday, and that's it.
What a week!
What a week! It's a cavalcade of stars.
On Saturday, where are you going to go? Where are you going to be next Monday?
Scotland.
You really?
Mm-hmm.
Going home to Scotland.
Yeah.
For Christmas. For Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's
yeah.
That's
some of us still celebrate Christmas, Larry.
Hey, wait. First of all, I want to get this straight. The holiday was named after a very prominent Jew.
That's true. That's absolutely true.
Hold it in the right place.
Yeah.
So every time you celebrate Christmas, it's like you're honoring my flock.
We actually have a model of you on top of our Christmas tree. Is Larry King on top of the Christmas. Instead of a star, you say, well, let's have a star of American television, and we put you on top of our Christmas tree.
I am honored by that. Well,
and you're wearing your kilt, so we just
You know, one of the rules of talk show history is don't top the guest.
Yeah, that's why I'm quitting.
No, my Christmas is a little different. I'm a Jew. I married a Mormon, and we have a house in.
So if you guys walk into a bar, all you need is a priest, and you got a joke right there.
Well, then there's the one about the Scotchman who walked out of a bar. Could happen.
We gotta take a break. We'll be right back with Larry King. I'm here with Larry King. Larry, we're out of time.
What?
You talked forever in the last segment.
I never got a word. Are we out of time?
Yeah, we are out of time.
You're kidding me, right?
Well, we will be if you keep going on with the out of time thing.
All this out of thing. I came all the way in massive traffic. I came here to be partially humiliated, to make fun of myself.
Wait. Partially humiliated?
Totally humiliated.
I threw my whole self at it.
Things I never wore sporn before.
That's a handy thing. That's like a purse, but it covers your junk in the event of battle. Larry, where can you get a purse that you carry into battle in front of your junk? It's a genius idea. Hang on, I'll get my keys.
Why am I here?
You're here because...
Why did you invite me?
Because you're a genius of broadcasting, and because I've always respected you, because I continue to respect you, because of the work you've done in American radio and television over the years should be respected. You're great at what you do, and I enjoy talking to you. That's why you're here. What's the communical?
Now,
and I know you've got a deli in Beverly Hills.
Not a deli, a bagel store.
Bagel store, sorry.
You know Tim Conway? Tim Conway and I once on my old radio show.
Yeah.
And we were kidding about television. So we said, you know, maybe, what if you and I plan to do a pilot, Tim Conway and Larry King, and we'll just call NBC and tell them we're doing the pilot next Tuesday. And we called them, and we spoke to programming, and we went down to NBC, and they had the pilot schedule.
Wow.
Yeah, they didn't know I was on the schedule, 3:30. We didn't know what we were going to do.
That's kind of the whole thing behind this show.
That's the key.
That's the key.
They don't know what they're doing.
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 Management never sleeps.
That's why they don't know what they're doing. They're tired.
They golf. It's a different world now, 500 channels, and you can find everything.
What's your show on Hulu?
On Hulu, it's Order TV. It was my wife came up with the idea.
Oh, yeah.
Carlos Slim is the partner. In
Carlos Slim, he's, think he lend me some money till I get back on my feet?
You've never been off your feet. Anyway.
Oh, Larry, in the 80s. Oh, yeah.
And so we came up with Aura TV. We're a wonderful network. We're in our 3rd year. I have a lot of fun doing it. We have other shows on it. You've been a guest on it.
Sure.
And now you're going to, my wife and I do a radio podcast.
No podcast, and we come full circle. Hakuna Matata, we're out of time. Larry King, everybody, Larry.
compliment in a weird way. I'm sorry if I'm frightening you.
I'm not creeped out.
No, okay.
I can handle
I like your necklace.
Oh, thanks.
It's very Cleopatra.
Jingly as well.
Is it jingly?
Yeah, they were like, jingle it, jingle it. We were doing it in the dressing room, like.
Look, if you do that, she'll stop doing it. Shut up. Oh, really? I didn't notice it jingling there.